Hey! Welcome, adventurers, from this plane and beyond to 20 Chronicles. Thank you for joining us so much. We're here. We're live. It's happening. I have nothing more to say. We're just going to throw that in there.
Cut that.
Okay.
Cut that out.
All right, we're starting over.
No, keep it in. Anyways, without further ado, we have nothing more to talk about. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for Camaraderie and Shenanigans!
Oh, it just cuts right back, doesn't it?
New to this whole tech thing, huh?
I think I said that last time. I'm not learning or getting better.
Previously on our group's adventure, we have found them scattered amongst the city, quickly coming back together after different goals were obtained. Ulya was chatted with, and a deal was struck to finally let Ulya and Kharkov meet at some point, and a fish was handed over.
That's what that was.
To deliver to Kharkov as a symbol of acceptance or agreeance. Not before Tick and Vicky appeared before Rangwin and a group of allies. A quick chase sprawled through the city, but with a quick intervention from Pym, tackling Vicky to the ground, the group was able to make their escape.
I would have outrun her.
Exactly.
It was fine.
You guys make it to the glow den. You meet up. You exchange some information. Some heated conversation has happened about the mental state of someone's past partner. And a hefty bit of gold was won at the table.
Dollar bills, yo.
You all
Gold coins.
meeting up and sharing what information you know. You agreed to head off to Kharkov, hand him the fish, and agree to set something up. With maybe catching a little extra money on the side without letting him know, you let Kharkov know about the Grey Walkers and that they might be a bit of a problem. With a bit of incentive, you might be willing to remove this situation for him. He agrees and gives you a hefty sum of gold and some equipment to utilize in their extermination. Meanwhile, Nesta was getting side-eyed, and with a brief interaction with an individual named Rafka, a seemingly werewolf-like person, her promises from her religious order were brought into question. A conversation was held later that night after the party had dispersed to the room, and discovering that Rafka was here specifically to find someone from Nesta's dreams, visions, whatever they may be. Daggledoria, this name that continuously seems to pop up, seems to haunt our ASMR. With revelations held, Nesta finds some rest. You all wake up in the morning, prepping and planning for your attack upon the Greying Steeple. It is at this moment that you were all planning, setting up outside, when Rangwin decides to walk on it. See what it's all about. Get a front row, or at least a middle row view of what is transpiring.
I'm sorry for what's about to happen to you.
And it is...
Leroy!
It's kind of got that energy.
Wild card.
It is in this moment that we find ourselves.
You've been waiting a week to say that.
She wrote it down in her notes at the very end of the session.
And the professor and a group of your allies did leave to see if they could find a way out of this while you procured the promise of revolution for your distraction.
Promise is a little shaky, but okay. He promised.
You're trying. You're trying.
And the Ladrin never breaks his promise.
Sure.
You all find yourselves, and some of you inside, the Greying Steeple.
Is it the Greying Steeple?
The Greying Steeple.
Gotcha.
Like it's starting to gray.
Gotcha. Not grain, but
No.
graying.
Graying.
The Greying
I
Steeple.
realized the hole that I put
Greying
myself in.
Steeple.
Dark. Donna.
Derek.
Dominic.
Daleth.
Dark Doll, same thing. Anyways,
What would you like to do?
so
We will start with the group outside.
did we just watch her walk in?
This was a couple moments ago.
Okay, so
You're probably nearing a minute after her walk in.
So she's gonna bless us. You're gonna do your darkness stuff. You can see in the dark.
See is a stretch.
Okay, and you can see in your dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good.
any bad guys that come out of there, you're gonna slice and chop and cow.
Well, I can also share 300 feet of dark vision, so
Yeah, but I think they said that this is crazy dark vision.
You won't
Oh,
be able to see
crazy
through
dark.
this.
I don't. Yeah.
we talked about this, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
basically,
think of the feet.
anyone that comes out of that darkness, that's us. We'll just go pew pew.
There's 16 civilians in there. We want to do our best to limit civilian casualties here.
Of course.
Did you just roll your eyes?
No. Gorgeous. Of course they wouldn't. We won't kill any civilians.
So how do we know who's a civilian and who's not?
Well, that's a really good question, and I'm not really sure. Maybe at the first sign, how fast can you cast that spell? 6 seconds or so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A few seconds. 6 to be precise.
give
or take some
of course.
movement.
It's a really weird number to fall on.
So maybe we give a signal when we think it's the last civilian, and then you pop that.
Maybe we have a word that we shout, something that can be heard above the darkness.
Smorgasbord.
Maybe an easier word.
Yeah, maybe an easier word. Good effort, though.
No, I like the suggestion though. No,
What do you got?
well, nothing. My brain.
Purple.
Thank you. Purple. I like it.
Purple?
Purple.
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 Sure. I'm gonna leave-
Purple. You see, Gustav.
Right, I
with you all.
forgot, and you're gonna sprint in.
Forgot
and
you were
I'm
here.
gonna make some illusory bomminess on you, and you're gonna say,
Purple.
no, you're gonna say I have a bomb.
I have a bomb.
Yeah, but in there and scary like, but now we knew.
We did practice this.
That's right. Oh, sorry. Okay.
And don't worry, Dominic promised advantage on your intimidation check because my illusion's helping you.
Fuck, I do think I said that. Actually.
I can't
I don't know.
Yeah.
You did now!
Yeah, actually, no, that's
Roll for
striking
deception.
memory. I don't know if I dreamed that or
I'll
what,
roll for
but-
him.
Zach, roll for deception. Roll.
Insight check.
Natural 50.
All right.
That caught me off guard. I'll take it.
It's a win.
We'll see if people see
Purple.
the illusion.
Purple.
Purple.
When we think the last
Purple.
civilian's out,
Okay.
and that means fuck shit up.
When that happens, ideally the doors open. We huck our bombs, whatever these things are, inside.
Are we just hoping that Gwen runs out
Well, let me ask you, where is she right now?
inside where we're hucking fire?
No, I get that, but like, where inside? Isn't Oz inside?
Right.
Can't you see?
As your senses are taken over by Oz, you do see presently Oz is high up in a elevated point of the ceiling, looking down below. Currently, there is an individual in those gray robes sitting right next to Rangwin. You are able to accurately depict exactly where Rangwin is in this moment. There are some people sitting nearby. Yeah.
I should be in the very back pew.
Can I make an insight check through Oz to kind of check the vibe of the two of them sitting together?
The vibe.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
It is not
Vibe check.
his insight, it's yours.
Okay, I have
Because-
all of his senses.
Yes,
yeah.
but not his mind,
yeah.
which is what
Yeah.
insight is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
discerning what is going on, and that's your mind, and not necessarily his
Good
his
thing.
eyes. You know,
I'm terrible at this.
I know.
Natural 1.
We're in love.
That is what
They
you said.
they seem strangely familiar with each other.
I'll come out of it.
All right, where is she?
She's inside,
Okay.
getting real friendly and seemingly familiar with one of the grey-robed individuals.
Oh no.
You don't think she's telling him about our plan, do you?
I don't think so. I mean, I know she wasn't very gung-ho about the whole plan, but I don't think she'd go that far.
So, if we were to throw these inside, where should we throw them? Left, right, straight, as far as we possibly can?
Right, you see, the problem is, this is crawling fire.
Oh,
I'm hoping that, once the fire goes, she gets the point and
she is very quick and
Right.
on her feet. Maybe she'll outrun it.
Well, and can't she talk to us in our minds
It is
sometimes?
crawling and she's running, so...
can she? She's never talked to me in my mind, as far as I know.
I feel like I've heard her in my mind.
Sure.
Maybe?
Are you going crazy, Frogman?
The player who plays Frogman, yes.
All right.
Great.
Well,
Well, I say we send in the bomb threat and just see where it goes.
go from there.
Yeah, sure. She'll get
Gustav,
the message.
is it?
Someone will
It's
get
the
the
weirdest send in the clowns. Send in bomb threat.
Is this Gustav? That's your name?
Yeah.
I think we think. I think we think.
Are you-
a lot
so-
better on our feet.
Are you ready for this?
Of course.
What's your line?
I have a bomb.
There we
Nice.
I'm stuck between that and purple.
go.
Well, you could have a purple bomb if you want.
Don't.
Sure.
Okay.
Don't
Just
complicate matters. It's important. If anybody tries to attack you, you rip their arms off,
Ooh. I'm good at that.
but only if they're wearing robes.
Okay.
Oh, we're really overloading the big fella.
He's gonna do great here, right? You're gonna do great.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna cast.
I am
Oh, you have a
feeling
bomb.
really weird about this.
I'm gonna cast Silent Image on him. And Frogman's never seen a bomb before in his life.
Oh, no.
So
I'm literally holding.
okay. So what does the crawling fire look like?
It is a small, rounded bottle that has a bit of a flat bottom, tapers to a very narrow neck, and it has a very dark red crimson liquid that has an unusual amount of viscosity to it.
Okay. So I'm going to make it look like he has baubles all over, like strapped to his chest.
Cool.
And
Purple?
Oh,
I have
honey.
bombs.
yeah, this is
No.
purple. Don't worry. It's really red. I matched the color to that. But yeah, this is purple.
I have a bomb.
That's the word.
That's the line.
Oh, I thought you had a bomb.
Oh,
It's the charisma. I'm sorry.
So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. When you approach, you and I are gonna follow behind, Nesta,
yes.
and then
Right behind?
I mean, enough that ideally our steps are somewhat disguised by his louder steps.
Excellent.
Am I going in fast and loud?
Yeah.
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 And what did I say?
Yeah.
Who are the people you can kill?
Robes.
Good enough.
Robespierre.
I don't know who that is.
Rose. Period.
Right.
All right. Should we cast our stuff?
This is gonna go great.
I have a really good feeling about this.
Fantastic.
Bless!
I've never been more confident.
Go.
1, 2, 3, blood.
He starts running.
I made sure the long
Um,
strat I think was on me last session.
Yes.
Okay. Are we stealthing in for you guys? He's not. Are you,
No.
Is any? Okay, you
we're
guys
following.
are moving as
We're
well.
following 10 feet behind. Let's
All
say.
right.
I will attempt to hide anywhere that I can on the outside.
Yeah, I'll hide out there too.
Yeah. Anyone who wishes to hide, make a stealth check.
All right. Swift-Nebling Camouflage.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh! You swing.
I am
you
a shadow.
swing.
Dirty 20.
Oh, excellent.
You're like,
It's so hard to see on that one.
In that moment, we come back
Oh, shit, that's
into
right.
the steeple. The individual up at the altar has just finished reciting a bit of a sermon, and seems like it's starting to wrap up. There's some silence as everyone begins to go into a bit of a prayer, and quiet is held. Is there anything you would like to be doing there during this time, Ringwin? Everyone seems to be closing their eyes.
I just kind of sit back and I'm just observing.
Mm-hmm.
She's observing, quietly contemplating, not closing her eyes, but
Okay.
taking it all in, trying to see where everybody is.
As you're absorbing just what's around you, you do feel his knees touching yours.
And I look over at him.
His eyes are closed, head slightly down.
I'm looking at him to see if he's trying anything.
You
Not like sexy, but like he's
It
gonna
seems a little
stab
sexy.
me
You
or
get the
something.
feeling that since he has his eyes closed, he wants to know whether or not you're going to move or not.
Oh. That's clever.
If you move away from him,
I'll just move my knee because I don't like being that close to people.
he kind of twitches a bit.
I'm looking at him when he comes to meet my eyes.
He doesn't open his,
Okay.
but he does kind of angle his head slightly towards you.
Okay.
This individual's human, a bit of a scar on the left side of their neck. A pop of white, essentially, with the scarring across the gray skin.
Oh, he has gray skin.
Mm-hmm. Gray skin and a black line tattoo from his lip down to the center
Shaved
of his
head?
chin. Shaved head, yes.
Do they wear their hood up on their robes? How does that?
It looks like they have hoods when you met them, but not all of them had them up.
However you're feeling in the moment.
Sure. As far as you can tell.
Depends if you're up to
Mine would
mischief or
always
not.
be up.
Right?
Does he try to get near me again or anything?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna let that slide then.
Okay. It is in this moment that the doors swing flying open. Sorry to
Brittany's in this narrative right now.
that the doors swing flying open as a massive shark humanoid man comes running through. You're relatively familiar with this person. What you're not familiar with is what he has strapped to his body. And he runs in, I have a purple bomb! He is going to make an intimidation check.
Rengwin immediately pretends to faint.
Roll a deception. Deception or performance. It's up to you. I did
That
it in
is a
advance.
dirty 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to roll an insight
Deception or
check for...
performance?
Deception.
He has no plus to that. So that's a straight 19.
Oh, beat him, baby!
So he fails to notice your deception or performance. He buys into it. Gustav got a 22. As he comes running in, screams just erupt within the area and people run and start scattering. As this individual catches you, he kind of just schleps you off onto the side and goes to draw his blade. I need to place Gustav in here.
Oh boy.
As a couple rounds of combat are going to go by before everyone completely vacates the premises.
Sounds like a Gustav problem.
It does, yeah. Rangwin, you're currently laying down prone.
Why am I prone?
Because he
Because
just.
you fainted
'cause you
and he
pretended.
I
schlepped you off to the
didn't
side.
really faint.
But you're still on the ground.
Are you standing unconscious?
No, I'm
Then you're laying down prone.
I'm gonna switch to the battle map.
Yeah, let's switch over to the battle map.
Yes.
Hey.
Battle map, battle, battle, battle.
Hella
battle.
smooth.
Look at
Totally
that
looks
camera.
like a uterus.
It's really good.
Alright. Very nice.
Okay. You two go ahead and place yourselves at the front of the door because you guys were following behind.
Are you going inside?
We're outside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, outside. Unless you want to be inside.
But at the, like, on the corners, essentially.
Yeah,
Right.
wherever you guys want to
You're on
place
one side, I'm
yourself
on the
in
other.
there.
I gotcha.
And your hashtag blessed.
Anyone who wants to be added to initiative right now,
Move after me.
go ahead and roll initiative.
So can we see what's going on from our vantage points?
I am.
where are you placed?
So I was going to hide wherever I could near the mouth of.
Yeah, I mean, since you're hidden, you're trying to keep some cover. It is a little difficult to see, but you can see him in there causing a commotion, and you hear the screaming.
Great.
Nearby. So, D12s for anyone who wants to be a part of it.
12.
12 for Nesta.
13.
13 for Mr. Frognan.
And 5.
5 for Kylus.
I'm in this too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
If
I
you
got
want
a
it.
dirty 12.
Dirty 12.
A standard 5.
It's a filthy 12.
Dirty, filthy 12. Okay.
Didn't actually figure out.
We are in it. Alright.
Should we put the music down a couple?
Oh, yeah. There we go. These two individuals get to go first. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, and pulls out a bow and aims it at Gustav. Yep, that's gonna hit. Dealing. I get to play with myself.
Gross.
On camera?
I know.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Don't worry, that's not in the shot.
It's just here.
That's just for us.
Okay. Gustav has to make a spell check. That's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
There goes any magic he had.
If only you had hands, you can hand me things.
And then this guy is going to run up and swing. Yeah, that hits as well. Pulls out a long sword and swings down with 2 hands. He has to make another spell check save. Natural 20.
What a swing.
Jeez, yeah. Okay, and then they make 2 more attacks. Another arrow. Natural 2, that's gonna miss. Goes wide. Gustav kind of has like a bit of like a slow-mo moment, but you realize he's just reeling from the pain. Second swing with the sword comes through. Yep, that hits. D10. That's cocked. Okay. And now I need to calculate.
Recalculating.
Recalculating. Okay.
And now I'm
And then he
Make a
needs to make
U-turn. We're
another.
safe.
And that's another fail. So whatever magic he had is gone for a month.
Sorry, bro.
On your second fail. That ends their
Personality is the
turn.
only magic he had.
Frognan, you're up.
Great. So I can see any gray ropey people?
From your vantage point, yeah, you currently can see one. It's the one standing right next to.
Okay.
Where is Frogman?
He's right there.
I'm hiding,
okay.
yeah, 40 feet back.
See him on the
Yeah, it's up on the left, on the
Lording
ledge.
about his peons.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Nesta, you're on deck.
I will slowly start to let the liquid seep out in an illusory way. It's just slowly starting to leak, which I believe I get as a free action to change my silent image.
What liquid? Oh, on Gustav?
In the baubles, yeah.
Oh.
Just ever so slowly. And I'm also.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Do it.
I'm going to cast Chill Touch from afar, and a hand's going to rise
What's the
up
range on that?
120 feet.
I think you can reach, yeah. Yeah, you can easily reach.
Nice.
Do I get to roll with advantage because I'm hidden?
Yes.
All right.
I'm
That'll
just
be
mad about it.
that'll be a 25 to hit.
25, that hits.
That's a miss.
Go ahead and roll.
That's a what?
damage.
That's a 7 for damage. I believe that's
Okay.
a 7 out of 1, right? Let me find the 1 to make sure that is a 7. Yeah, that is a 7.
Okay.
Good. And he can't heal for the next round.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to use my movement to physically break any line
Is
of
there
sight.
a reason I didn't go after
in that
Frogman?
moment, as you
Or
duck
after
around,
Nesta?
you see
I
him
don't know.
take the hit, and he
Oh,
looks
he's 13.
off in the
and
distance
she rolled
and locks eyes with you for a second before you break line of sight.
Cool. All right, and that's my turn.
Okay. Nesta, you're up. Rangwin, you're on deck.
Okay.
Jump the gun.
I'm going to summon my Twilight Sanctuary. Stars. And then I'm also going to summon my spiritual weapon. Bing! And it's going to fly out over to this guy. And take a swing. Woo!
Go ahead and roll to hit. A celestial constellation of a longsword appears, swinging through.
24.
24 to hit. Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Like I said, why make a plan?
9.
9. Okay.
When I'm going in, I still have to come out.
And when I finish my turn, you, since you're under my umbrella, will get
Give him to me.
1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
How many?
So 1d6.
Oh,
D6 plus 3.
So you get 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Yes.
Isn't it at the end of his turn?
Please.
Is it? I thought it was the end of my
It-
turn.
It is at the end of his turn. I remember from the Ulia fight.
Yeah, but you could give yourself those 5, I believe.
I'll take
Yeah, because you're ending your turn in it. Yep.
Sorry.
Do we still
Maybe
have
I'll use them
temporary muffin points?
That was yesterday.
You guys took a long rest. Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm not going to move yet, so
Muffins are gone.
that'll be my turn.
Muffin power, no. Okay.
Not the muffins.
With that, Ringwin, you are.
Are you all
next.
done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, do
Okay,
something.
so questions. Because I'm laying down, I'm fainted, but I got I can kind of pop one eye open. What does it look like? What is everyone doing? Where are all the civilians Are they running out? Tell me what's going on around me.
They look like they're all getting up. This is all kind of happening at the same time.
Okay.
People look like they're breaking into any direction that's away from him. So they're
Okay.
moving this way, they're moving out that way, they're moving just into this The individuals in the robes are not running.
Yeah, but the
They are all drawing
the
weapons.
parishioners, so to speak,
Right.
are they're not trying to run out the door. They're just like going towards the walls.
Not at the. Well, I mean, they're trying to move away from him as far as
Okay.
that means. Because currently the main exit is past him.
Oh, we didn't think about that.
I figured they'd have an alternate exit.
Isn't that door over
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main exit. There's other ways out.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why
good.
they're running this way. They're moving out that way. It's not they're stuck in here, but the main exit is currently not an option for them.
Okay, so Rengwin, after fainting, and watching all these things happen, she's gonna kind of get up and just be like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And she wants to move a little bit, probably 30 feet, towards the front,
Okay.
and she's looking for someone to help her. She's like, "What's happening? Someone help me!" And she's going towards I don't know, a robed person or
Fucking
whoever
love
she
this.
can
10,
see.
15, 20, 25, 30 up to here.
Yeah, and
Or
she's
so.
just interacting with him, going "What do I do? What's happening?"
Okay.
And she's
I want-
touching him and going, "Please help! Why? Why is this happening?"
I need another performance or deception check.
Okay,
your
I'll give you
choice.
deception.
I'm gonna. Wait. I'm gonna give you advantage
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Thank God.
because you had a very convincing feint.
Okay, that is 22.
22. Okay.
That's better.
We will find out what they do on their turn.
Okay,
This is
Mhm.
insanity.
But you move over and reach out for them.
yeah.
Okay?
I love this.
Anything else you would like to do?
Maybe on my next turn.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. It is now some of the smaller folk to move. This one goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
He's out
35, and you all lose track of them.
Does Frognand? Do you leave the building and can Frognand see him from over here?
He currently has not left the building.
Gotcha.
Still in the building.
Is that a civilian or is that a?
No. I don't have any actual civilians on here because that's just so many minis.
That's fair. Yeah.
At the end of initiative, the civilians will move, which means certain things. They're kind of like a layer action.
Nice.
Or you trampled.
Maybe, if you're in the wrong spot.
I'm not.
10,
I'm definitely not.
20.
And I nat 20 stealth, so I'm feeling pretty good.
I unplugged myself. Ha! Okay. I'm gonna attack the big thing. Ooh, that is a miss.
What's his AC, anyways?
You don't know?
He's my buddy. He's our best friend.
Buddies
also
tell
not a battle
buddies
master.
AC.
I mean,
Friends
I'm
don't
kind
keep
of
their
battle master.
ACs a secret.
Please move that one
Mm-hmm.
towards the exit.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, stop there.
I want to count too.
You have a bit of cover, but I'm gonna shoot at you.
Think
Let's count them together.
As he pulls out a bow and fires at you.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
You reveal yourself when you cast magic.
Sure.
Okay. What's that? No, that's the next one. 18. There we go. Not with a natural 2.
Don't want to lose your magic.
As it flies at you, you deflect it with your shield.
Can we tell if all of their weapons seem to have this Nox on it? We
Hard to tell.
Oh. Well, then I'll give a little.
I don't think we would know.
It's like a dripping gray, gooey.
Unless you examined the weapon or like the arrow, you probably wouldn't know.
30. We're gonna bother this guy. Ooh, natural 19. Yeah, at least it's not a crit.
Are there any more enemies than the ones we see here?
No,
Okay.
at least as far as you can tell.
Okay. I know there's like civilians and stuff, but civilians. Civies.
Ooh, minimal damage. Okay.
What is happening?
Next up,
We're
Wolfgang, you're on deck. So you're coming up in a moment.
Basic math. We have.
Hold it up for the camera. Everyone wants to see your little purple. Sorry.
Oh no! I'm
Sorry,
fine.
Dungeon
No,
Father.
no,
Continue.
This is our color commentary while he thinks.
15, 20, 30.
Doesn't she get an attack of opportunity?
If she wants to take it. 25,
No.
30.
Oh, good.
Fucking God.
Because that would have changed things. Yeah, runs out to there. Can't do much else. Yeah, gonna end their turn. Wolfgang, it is your turn.
You fucking bet it is.
Wait, Kylos, what was your initiative?
5.
Okay.
What's your dex?
2.
So shouldn't he go before me since I was also 5?
Yeah. I don't. For some reason, it had a negative 10 in my initiative counter. I was like, what?
Rude.
I was like, that's not right.
Just over here nerfing me.
Yeah, actually, Kylos is next.
He did
yeah.
roll. He rolled a negative 10. That's
Yeah, and then Wolfgang's on deck. Kylos, you're up.
Okay.
Sorry. I was like, what is happening?
I'm stealthed. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna hold my action to cast darkness.
Remember, if the reaction comes around and it isn't triggered, the spell slot is still lost.
I'm following orders.
Okay.
Wait, the spell slot is
The
lost.
spell slot's lost. You're casting the spell. Whether or not it goes off, you lose the spell slot.
F that noise. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. I have very limited resources.
Just to double check though, do you have to go off on the impetus that you declare, or can you choose to release it?
If the trigger doesn't happen and your turn comes back around, you can choose to release it and not waste it.
Okay.
It doesn't have to happen on the trigger that everyone
Okay.
agreed on, but it has to happen before your next turn ends. Otherwise, the spell slot's lost and you don't cast the spell. So if you hold your action and the trigger never happens, you can be like,
cast.
okay, I'm still going to cast it as a reaction, and then your turn happens.
Also, did you roll initiative for Oz?
Yeah.
Oz follows a specific
Yeah, he goes right
initiative.
after me.
Gotcha.
He only rolled initiative in your fight because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm so confused by this.
Sorry.
If I see gray robes coming out of the building,
Mhm.
and I cast darkness, but no gray robes come out. Do I
Yes.
still burn the spell slot?
When your turn comes, the spell slot is burned no matter what. But
Never
when
mind.
your turn comes back around, if you still want to actually get the spell off, even though the trigger didn't happen,
Mhm.
you can still do that.
Gotcha.
You don't have to waste
Never
the
mind.
spell if the trigger doesn't happen.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I am going to use my stealth to get close to those mushrooms.
All right. You move half movement speed, otherwise you have to make a stealth roll at disadvantage.
Right.
Go ahead and make another stealth roll.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's a full action to stealth.
Natural 1.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You're prone.
What?
You natural 1.
You fell. You tripped.
I'd like to point out you natural 1, natural 20, natural 1.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're like, and then you tripped.
Rolling two.
All right.
Ah.
Things are going great.
Yeah, as you're noticing like things are not happening the way that the plan happened, you get a little panicked and eat shit.
Oh,
Perfect. Love it.
gorgeous.
Does he like?
Gorgeous.
Is there? Did
No.
someone shit on the street? Okay, good.
It's enough to knock him prone. I don't need to do that.
One. I
If he
just-
rolls another nat 1, yes.
Since I used half my movement, my normal movement, can I get up now?
Yeah, you won't break stealth.
Okay.
I mean, your stealth is
Yeah.
terrible, but
Come on.
yeah, you stand.
All right.
The nice thing that you're noticing, no one is in your line of sight.
Yeah. Oh, that is my turn.
That was a huge success. Good job.
Roger, you suck.
Great turn. I will have.
You still have a bonus action, I believe.
I'm not gonna do anything with this
Okay.
action. For Oz's turn, I'll have him fly close to Rengwin, and he will provide the help action for whatever she's doing.
5, 10, 15, 20. I would like another stealth check real quick.
Is he invisible?
He is.
Yeah, straight roll, but any of my
Natural 20.
Wow.
120,
Yeah,
120.
I'm
That is
serious.
Oh my
insanity.
He threw it so aggressively.
That's a
too.
statistical wonder.
What are the chances of that?
I don't know.
It's
'Cause it-
20 times 20 times 20 times 20. I
Well,
believe.
because. Never mind.
'Cause it's a 1 in 20 chance each time. So I think
Well, I know it's 1 in 400 to get 2. If you roll 2 dice to get the same.
Right, because that's 20 times 20.
Yeah,
So
that-
I think this is 20 to the 4th.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
Let's not
Moving
get
on.
bogged
We'll save it
down
for our
in
math
that.
show.
Calculator, can you
Glad
handle?
we're all-
All right, Wolfgang, you are up.
All right.
Thank God for the
can
tiny
this guy see me?
calculator.
Who attacked her already?
It doesn't look like he focused at you, but he's in your line of sight. Whether or not he actually is seeing you right now, you're not really sure. But he seems focused on Nesta.
Say it, Zach.
It's 1 in 160,000.
I'm going gambling after this.
Okay. That's insane. I am going to.
Failures never look so impressive.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right.
That guy.
What's that guy? That guy?
The guy that attacked her.
Roll to hit.
19.
19 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
What does this guiding bolt look like
So,
as you release it? With your powers back.
Goddamn right. Like pushing my fist out with my spear in hand. It's the same, red wave type of a thing comes and pushes out, and it looks like a red spear,
Oh, that's awesome.
like streaking towards
Boss.
this guy.
Roll damage.
4d6.
12, 15, 16, 17 damage.
17 damage. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
As it just impales him, the corporeal form of the spear turns into a bright red light that is now guiding the next strikes at
Oh
it.
yeah, and
The next attack rolls at it have advantage until it is hit.
yeah, the next. Yeah,
And this individual looks fucked up.
Oh, you're going down.
All right.
that was worth the spell slot.
Yeah, good job, Wolfie.
Guiding Bolt's awesome.
Feeling pretty good about that one.
All right. Let's see. We are back at the top of the round. Oh, wait. No. Gustav gets to go.
Gustav.
Civilians.
Yell purple.
You see in this moment that whatever, for you two, you notice, whatever sense of, like, sanity this individual had or, like, cognitive function is gone. And it just and starts biting down on these
I
people.
like that.
As an anthrobeast is a magical creature.
I don't know what that means, but cool.
So he's literally
He's
just
just
a
a shark now.
He's
He's a land shark.
he has the mind of a beast.
Isn't there a cartoon?
Oh, no.
Street guys, we fucked
Street
up.
sharks, yes.
Oh, no.
I've been picturing him as a street shark this
Gustav.
whole time.
Yeah,
so.
that guy has to die because he can't run around like that in the city for a month.
That is a miss.
Because you didn't have
Second
magic.
attack.
That's why that
That's a miss as well.
He missed both of his attacks?
He got a 12 and a
You
13.
suck.
Fierce bites.
Chomp
Natural
chomp.
20 to a natural 1.
In this moment, the crowds begin to run outward. I need
Charge it
Rangwin.
up.
Rangwin! To make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do any of the great people need to do
Yeah,
that
they all
too?
have to, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Help action advantage.
I don't believe it's on saving throws. It's on an attack roll or ability check.
Then no.
Well, double check for me, please, because
Doesn't matter.
we don't see the
It's a
help action that
24.
often. Yeah, you're fine. You were not knocked prone.
Where would that even be?
I'm looking at it right
By
now.
like everybody
Okay.
running out, you mean?
Yeah, people are
Okay.
like pushing and shoving, and panic is happening right now. Yes, to make-
Ability check or attack?
ability check or attack. Yeah. Gustav has to make one. Succeeds. Wow, everyone's succeeding.
I'm not gonna say words. I was gonna say
That individual fails if someone can knock him prone. Thank you. That guy is gonna go.
That's the one I've already attacked, I think.
Success. Success. Jeez, what is happening?
We'll have advantage on him now.
Natural 20 on his part.
Stop it.
I don't know what's happening.
Stop.
And then
Tell him.
him. Yeah, I'm doing good. And that's it. Those were the only people inside.
He
A
take-
majority of the civilians have left. Not everyone is out yet. We are now at the top of the round.
How many? Because he's counting.
Definitely not. Don't bother.
And I'm gonna say with that natural one, you're still on.
What about
recovery.
these guys? They'd notice.
I'm at least looking for this entrance. I don't know if I'm consciously aware of that one.
Okay.
Is that an exit over there?
Yeah. it is.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because we didn't do a 360 scope, right?
Well, one of us did.
I looked around.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
And then she
One
was
of
like,
us
"I'm
did.
gonna walk in."
Yeah. So I'm not aware of that, but I'm definitely
didn't tell us
talking
her
to them.
findings, but she definitely reconned.
Okay. Huh.
Be quiet.
Oh, behave.
Okay. How can I?
Okay.
fuck
10. Gustav's gonna take an attack of opportunity. Natural 2. Misses.
Damn it, Gustav.
This individual steps back, pulls out. No, he was striking with a sword. No, he's gonna continue running at you guys. So that was 10 feet. Run towards them.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Burn another 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep. Alright,
What
there's
have
good.
you picked a side or is it right in the middle?
You gonna get him flanked?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you
Alright, so 30
because
will
you got
get.
this weird shroud over you.
Yeah.
Oh, am I
30 gets
supposed to
you
get,
right in-
Oh,
Bonus
yeah.
HP.
Yeah.
Will you
Go,
let-
go ahead and roll that.
Thank you. You're kind.
Who's supposed to get
You
bonus?
are kind, Father.
You all should.
Of the dungeon.
Oh,
Twilight
Dungeon
Shroud
Father.
thing.
Mine.
that she
If you
got.
Oh, that's
end
right.
within 30 feet of
Don't
her.
you have other temporary hit points too? That you
The one you grabbed onto just goes quick this way and shoves you off to the side.
Okay.
Not 40.
So he will actively move you over here and will
It's better than 0 points.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's time for a longbow shot.
What now?
That hits Gustav.
No.
Not the goose.
As Gustav goes to clamp down on that individual, reels back, and an arrow fires.
No, it killed him!
And Gustav is dead.
No!
No death saves for NPCs. Not when I use lethal force.
Baby.
His legend was short, but great.
I can barely see you. I'm gonna take a shot at you, but
He
I'm
definitely
against-
has, he
I'm
definitely has
basically
3 points
against
you
cover.
have a lot of cover. You have a
So-
+5 to your AC right now.
Love to hear it.
Yeah,
Miss.
natural 2.
Don't
Totally.
care what it was. Miss.
Just deflects off of the side of the wall. It was barely even near you. Okay, for Rognan, you were up. Nesta on deck.
Okay. This guy is the guy I already chill touched, right?
Yes, he was the one you chill touch.
Okay. And he's looking like he took a hit, but he's still a champ, kind of thing.
He's looking okay.
Okay. I'm going to now take 4 more of those sling stones telekinetically out of my pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Launch a level 2 catapult at him.
Dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need his dex save to make a dex. Natural 17 plus 1, 18.
Balls, I miss.
Yes, but the one behind him now also has to make the save. Because it travels, what, 90 feet? Or
60
until-
feet.
60 feet. Well, how far away are you right now?
This
This will determine how far that stone's going to travel.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
And
It'll
it
probably end
would
up
hit
right
the
about
wall
there.
anyway, so he doesn't have to make it. Okay.
Okay, and then I will. Is there anything I can physically get behind to provide cover?
I mean, yeah, because you already ducked behind cover, so you popped out cast,
Okay.
and then you can.
So am I
Cut
behind
line of sight
like a
again.
ruin kind of thing?
You're behind a building.
Okay,
There-
no, but where I physically am, if someone were to come out and try to shoot at me, is there like a ruin or a
no
rock
one has
or a
line of
mushroom?
sight on you right now.
All right, fuck 'em.
If you duck behind a building, like they're gonna have to run around the corner in order to get line of sight on you. They gotta cover 60 plus feet to get to you.
You got it, dude.
Okay. Anything else?
End my turn.
Excellent. Nesta, you're up. Ranglin, you're on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna swing my glass longsword at this guy right in front of me.
All right.
Do I get advantage because I'm flanking?
You are flanking.
Yes.
Roll the hit.
Good. The other one was better, actually.
Plus
That's
2,
a-
technically.
Plus 2, why?
For flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's plus
It's
2.
not-
So,
it's
so
not
whatever your
advantage.
first one was, plus 2.
Because we use a variation of
Yeah,
that.
we're not doing advantage. It's a +2 to the attack.
Plus
roll.
your plus to hit.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So that's 7 plus 6, which is...
13.
I have a little calculator for a reason.
You gotta
Plus
use it.
2 more, right? So that'll be 15 total.
Thank you. 15 to hit.
Just misses.
Damn, son. Alright.
As you swing, you catch onto their robes, and as you cut through, you think you're gonna find a moment, and you skate across a chain shirt underneath.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use my bonus action for my little spiritual weapon to give a little swing to that guy
Who's prone?
who's pro.
From dude. That'll be advantage, right?
Yep, roll with advantage.
That one's a man, thank you. Alright, so that's 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Great! Love to see it.
This is the same one you already hit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
12.
12.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Where are
damage.
my glass daggers?
Okay.
And I will take my little...
As you swing the blade down, it bisects this individual horizontally as their torso is cut in half.
Babe?
Bro!
Unless you didn't want to use lethal force. It's
I'll
up
do
to
it.
you.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Did you kill that guy?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you did.
He got like
My sword
It
did!
was green.
punched and like hit the ground and then cut him in half, almost guillotine style.
Love
If
it.
you want to, you can move your sword 20 feet too.
Guillotine you,
And I know,
guillotine
my
it?
sword will continue its thirst for bloodlust.
Okay.
Move to this guy.
All right.
It's coming for you. It just kind of like dances across the floor. It kills this guy and then goes.
I'm seeing like the brooms from Fantasia.
Oh my god, that's exactly how it's moving.
Dead.
The blood is still dripping from it as it goes across the floor.
Jeez.
Well, that was grim.
Just a spatter pattern as it moves.
She just killed somebody.
That guy?
No, the guy who's
No, we
longer
removed
there.
it from the
And
map.
Gustav. Gustav.
It was the guy who got knocked over.
Okay.
Okay, Rangwin, it's your turn.
Okay. Where is the pit of gray goo? Where is it?
It is right in front of here. It's
Okay.
that little spot.
Can I, like, I'm gonna be, okay, so I'm gonna, like, start running in the direction, that
He gestured for you to
yes,
go this
I'm
way.
gonna start running in that direction. So put me in line of
5.
sight with that guy right there.
Okay.
And then can I see him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at him, you gotta get out here! It's awful!
Okay.
Come on! Please help! They need help!
Roll a deception or intimidation.
Ooh, intimidation.
My deception is better.
Help action, wouldn't that give her advantage on this?
That's an
He's not
ability
close
check.
enough anymore.
Okay,
He has to be within 5 feet of the target.
got it.
Okay, 20. Dirty 20.
21.
Oh.
Natural 19.
Give me a break.
As you yell that out, he kind of looks and just... No, we defend this Greying Steeple.
Well, if you're gonna defend it, get out here because people are coming in.
He has like the door open and is like assisting people out as you're saying this.
But your friends need help.
Anything else you would like to do? As we're in initiative order, so conversations can't last very long.
About 6 seconds.
That was at least 7 seconds.
Okay.
You talked a
really
lot
fast.
faster in here.
Is there any cover that I can get, like behind the altar over there?
I mean, if you go around the altar, it's
Okay.
it's like about chest height.
I'd like to try and go that way, and I'm gonna say, well, if you're not brave enough to help them, I will.
Okay.
And I'll take out like an arrow from my crossbow, or
Okay.
from my like I'm gonna defend the temple.
How far do you want to go?
I want to get as close to the goo as I can,
I mean, closest
but I
is
want
there.
to be hiding. I want cover first. I
Can
want
she
cover.
like car hood slide over the top while she dips an arrow in?
Potentially.
What?
Actually, you know what? I am gonna say, if you're not, can I dip an arrow into the gray goo as I go over
So
there?
I thought that's what she was
Okay.
trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You dip it in and then move around here.
Yes.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
like I'm
you-
getting cover.
Yeah, you have the movement for it.
Okay. So I've done that. I've dipped one of my arrows in goo,
Okay.
in the gray stuff.
All right. You still have your action if you want to fire it.
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Do you want to hold your action for something? Holding your actions, you essentially state what you're holding your action for, and when that thing happens, you fire.
Okay. Yes, but what I'd really like to do is to be able to time an attack with Nesta's sword.
Okay, so the next time you see the spiritual weapon swing, you will fire your arrow.
Not my arrow, though.
Okay,
I
you'll
would-
make an attack.
I would, but I don't know if I'm going to be close enough is the thing.
The fire
I can throw a dagger, right? But how far?
It depends on what type of dagger.
Yeah, it's
Your psionic daggers can go 60 feet with no penalties. Regular daggers go 20 feet. Anything beyond that, the attack rolls at disadvantage up to 60 feet.
Okay.
If I remember daggers.
That's
correctly.
exactly right.
Okay.
Thank you, wizard.
Let me just consult the rule book.
Give me your brain.
Good noggin and noggin.
Quick download.
Then I'm not going to hold an action yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All good.
I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
Action hard.
Action hide.
You could
Well-
stealth if you want to.
Yeah, okay.
You would crouch down and hide
Yes,
from cover.
I would like
yeah,
to do
go
that.
ahead and roll a stealth check.
I should
Oh,
remember
yeah, he's
that.
still-
For 27?
No one on the planet can see.
I have a plus 8,
Where
and I
are
rolled
no?
a 19.
Sigh. I love a good rogue.
Can you
That was the
put
roguiest thing you could have
that guy for you to the left of Wolfgang. And then one more up. Yeah, long arms. Okay. Pulling out their blade. They will swing at you.
Who?
That guy is going to swing at you.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, it's happening. Look at it. It's happening. Woo!
And yet here we are.
That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
They don't have a high plus. Okay. I need you to make me a spell check.
A month of spell casting.
A d20 plus
Okay.
your charisma modifier.
Clerics have restoration. Maybe that might work.
A d20 plus my modifier.
Plus your charisma modifier.
I bet your restoration would work.
17.
You save.
Tomorrow.
As the nox begins to enter your body, your immune system recognizes it and
I would like to use
kicks its
Zachary
fucking
words
ass.
You said 20 to save?
He got a 17 and he
17.
saved.
Okay, so.
That's only 2 points of slashing damage to you.
Doesn't even get rid of my temp. No big deal.
Yeah?
Still feeling good.
Too late, huh? Is it too late?
No,
Silvery barbs?
He succeeded.
Oh, he's succeeded.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it too late?
What can I do?
Time slowed for Brittany.
I was making a joke that I was on silvery barb, so he failed.
That's going to end that one's turn. The other one's dead. This one is going
This
to...
is the guy that's really fucked up, right?
Both of those guys have taken hits.
But the one that just attacked me is the one that I already...
The one that you guiding
looking
bolted.
around.
He can't see me. Right?
Invisible
I'm
as
still-
fuck. God can't see her.
At the current angle... No, I'm going to say there's too much going on. He doesn't notice you. There's nothing to strike at the moment.
Make sure the shark's
5,
dead.
10, 15, 20. And he stands in front of the pool.
Leap over it. Double dagger to the fucking throat.
Oh, that would be so badass.
Fucking cool.
And reckless, but
It'd be
badass.
so hot.
Don't write my story.
He's so hot right now.
Don't write my story for me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Does a spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
It does not. It doesn't count as a creature.
Meh.
And that one's going to use its action to dodge. Five, 10, 15. You watch as you see a little more clearly as you're kind of like peeking up and above. This individual walks over, hand out, catches your blade, and shatters it as your spiritual weapon ends.
No! Baby.
How can
Not
we do
even
that?
contested?
Nope. I just have to touch it.
What the heck?
He is Nox.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
Go ahead and remove that spiritual weapon.
I will, but it'll be back soon.
15. He's going to sheathe his sword.
Make him put his sword away.
And 5, 10, 15 to there. It's a full action for him to end that, though.
You're wrecked.
Okay. Kylus, as you dust yourself off. Wolfgang's on deck.
He'll look up at those two guys next to Wolfgang and Nesta. Sees one of them glowing, and in Primordial he'll cast Hex on this one.
Okay.
No, this one actually.
The non-glowing one?
Yeah, the non-glowing one. And then he'll snap his fingers and fire an Eldritch Blast at the one attacking Wolfgang.
Roll to hit.
Just to see if I crit, because it's at advantage. 22.
Yeah, that hits. Sorry, I don't know why I delayed. The inevitable.
Why do I not have D10
What does Hex do?
stuff?
Also,
Super helpful considering I'm next,
pick,
but alright.
pick a check for him to have disadvantage on.
12, and I'll give him disadvantage on strength.
12 damage.
Yeah.
As you fire off your black winds carrying through, it just blows off his head.
What?
That one's dead.
Love to see it.
And then I'll.
Oh, we haven't been adding our blessed D4s.
That'd be on us.
Ooh, I should have remembered too. Sorry.
What's your default?
Yeah, with how much I have to
Attack
think
rolls.
about,
Attack
I
rolls.
do call for you guys to
Yeah,
remember your
totally on
blessings.
us. Totally on us.
And then I will have.
Did they see that
Hit
guy's
with
head
your
explode?
wounds? Oh,
The
no, you're
people
not.
inside?
Yeah, no, bless myself.
From where he was, no.
Damn.
They can barely see Wolfgang.
Yeah. I will speak to Oz and say, "Get out of there." And on his turn, he'll fly up.
Okay.
Now.
He's going to use full action. Just get out of there.
Yeah.
He's going to use his action to get out.
Get the fuck out of there.
Full 80 feet. Yeah. With how invisible he is, they do not know he's around.
Okay.
Okay, Wolfgang, you're up.
How badly is this guy hurt, and what does Hex do?
You have
It
no
just
idea
gives
what Hex
him-
does.
Okay.
It just gives him disadvantage on something of my choice, and then I deal extra damage.
Am I last in initiative order?
You are the very last, yes. Almost 12 seconds have transpired.
Long battle.
This is insane.
Are all the people out other than?
Not just yet.
Okay.
After this round ends, the final group of people will be out. In terms of those who want to leave.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt again, but at that guy. So I have line of sight on him. Around
You
that
do
corner.
indeed, yes. Roll with disadvantage.
Why at disadvantage?
Because?
Something about that character.
There's a guy within 5 feet of you.
Where's Oz?
Oh, is that why?
Or he has something. I don't know.
Where's Oz?
He flew up, so he's
Yeah.
here for now.
Okay.
How is that even worth it? Yeah, fuck it.
Don't forget to add your D4 of your bless.
So that is 16 plus 17.
Barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. His AC
16
is
plus
17.
Did you just attack that guy?
The bo-
That bless made the difference.
Hell yeah.
How does 9, 10, 11, 16 damage sound?
Okay.
Wonderful.
Do I
Is it-
also get a d4 to that?
No, it's just to the attack roll. Yeah. As it erupts across him, you notice the energy didn't seem to do as much damage as you had hoped.
Of course.
Is that
Oh, bitch.
the big
The
boss
glow is on him, though. The glow has taken effect.
Okay, and then that's all I'm gonna do, except hit me with some more of that temporary HP.
You got 9 now.
You have,
It
you have to be
does-
within 30 feet.
And it does not stack.
I'm within 30 feet.
Why not?
It replaces the original amount.
I'd roll a 6.
Oh,
for
okay,
a
okay.
second.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, yeah, could you roll for me too?
You're not in my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
he is.
oh, you are.
Within 30 feet, yeah.
That is a dope power.
8.
If I was to back up, would that dude in front of me get attack of opportunity?
No, because he's 10 feet away from you.
Then that is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
back up a little bit so that I'm out of any sight line, forcing them to have to come out.
Does anyone want to move him about 10 feet backwards, right?
Just 5.
Just 5?
Okay,
Okay.
right there. I feel like I'm out of sight, right?
Yes,
Okay.
very much so.
Did move out of attack range.
He's 10 feet away. The squares are,
Oh,
are
okay.
weird. He's closer to Nesta, but because of Nesta's blessed circle,
Got it.
it kind of pushes him away.
Nice.
Okay. Bottom of the round. Everyone inside the... no. Anyone at exit, so he has to make a dex save. As the last remaining group is getting out. I thought that was a nat one for a second. It teetered on a 7 and then rolled to 17, so he's fine.
Ugh.
What a
He kind
bitch.
of just
God.
sees this feeling and savors it.
Scrumptious.
Okay.
Is this dude the a leadership looking dude?
He was the
looks
one,
like
not
it.
that anyone else was aware of it, but for like the perspective of the people at the table,
He's
he was the one
grabbed
who
the
was,
spiritual weapon.
yeah, and he was the one who was talking at the head of this area when Raymond was in here.
Was he the one that
For the
cut
viewers.
Wolfgang?
Would I recognize him as that same
Yes.
asshole? Fantastic.
Top of the
I got a
round,
bone to pick with that fucking guy.
And pick his bone.
he wants to move around to behind Nesta.
But never leaving.
Yeah, not leaving. I'm gonna take 2 swings against you.
All right.
Another silver barbs.
That is a 21 to hit.
Misses.
That hits.
Silver barbs. Silver barbs.
Silver barbs.
Okay. That is a 10 to hit.
Miss.
Hell yeah.
Who do you want to give advantage to?
Myself.
Okay.
Me.
As he goes to swing, a flash of like bright constellations kind of get in his eyes as you duck out of the way. The sword missing through it, but he comes swinging back down for a second strike. That's a 23 to hit.
Y'all lie.
You have advantage on the saving throw now.
So smart of you.
That is, he was using 2 hands. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Can you give yourself that temporary HP?
Okay. I would like you to make a spell check.
That's it.
With
Advantage.
advantage to silver barbs, yeah?
Yeah.
It is the next check.
And it's a check.
Yep. Dominic hates this.
Trying to take everybody's magic away,
No, it
Dominic.
does not work
What do you mean?
because of the nature of Nox.
I hate God.
This is a magically given advantage.
He's making it up.
No,
He's making
Nox
get in the chat.
specifically-
Well, he made up Nox too, so.
Nox specifically negates magical effects. So
Isn't it more of a player
This will
effect
be
than
a
a
spell check.
magical effect?
go ahead and roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
You got this, Carl. You got this. Can you silver barbs yourself?
It's not an advantage.
It is not an advantage for this
Fine, you got it.
due to the nature of what Nox is. You are immune to the effects of Nox for the next 24 hours.
What?
Yeah.
On your moon die too.
And I said a prayer. Quick prayer as it happened.
See? You didn't get the advantage. And that advantage still applies now. It's not gone. It didn't like not get used, but it's absorbed or anything like that.
Quick
it just
prayer to
didn't apply to this check.
Lunesta. Oh wait, that's
That's a sleep aid.
Nara.
Excellent. So yes, you will be you're immune to the effects of Nox for the next 24
Oh
hours.
my god, it messed up.
When he hits me after all that happens, I just like get stars in my eyes for a second.
Ooh.
Where the cut had like come across you as the gray Nox begins to seep in. When your eyes alight with the star, there's a blast of moonbeam from where your cut was, expelling the Nox from your body.
That's my god, baby!
Luna
Wolfgang seeing that
Luna
kind
Rift.
of just pushed back a little bit and like, holy shit.
Okay. This guy, oh my gosh. Was not
This is
expecting
so
that.
sick.
So good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
10.
I see.
And his turn there. Brognan, you were up. Nesta, you were on deck.
Okay. That guy's a little bish.
He's looking a little rough right now.
Hit that 2-timing fuck with this.
Yeah. I will hit that 2-timing fuck with this.
I was so hoping I could take your magic. Because then the bless would have gone away too.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck you.
Tough titty.
You're doing a good job.
All right, those catapult stones that clattered there,
Mhm.
I'll whir them around. Only 3 of them though, and first level catapult. Dex save, please.
Catapult has to go in a direct line.
I was flavoring. I could take it out of me if you want.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, it's important. It is
Yeah,
described that way.
that's
Yeah, I'm
fair.
fine with it being flavored. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Yes, dexterity save.
You could have pulled him to yourself and then pushed him.
That would've been cool. There you go. That's what I did.
Terrible. No, I fail.
Nice. Okay. First
Fail,
time I
fail,
actually
fail,
hit with
fail.
my catapult.
I only got a.
Dominic, you're my favorite failure.
Thank you.
That is 11 points of bludgeon, I think.
Yeah, it's just basic bludgeoning
Yeah.
damage, but it's considered magical.
Just your
Yeah,
failing is
11
good for
points
me.
of bludgeon.
Damn. Yeah, he's
failing's good for
starting to
all of us.
look really bad.
Yeah.
Success
And
is
I
good
will
for
even
all of
start
us.
to close the distance a little bit.
Okay.
I'll come off my ledge to about there-ish. Still not being in line of sight of people in there, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, he can see you, but no one else inside the steeple, as far as you can tell, can see you.
Cool. Done.
Nesta, you're up. Rangwin, you're on deck.
Radiant Soul.
As celestial starlight and the Milky Way, two wings appear behind her.
Damn it! This is the second time Renwin has not seen this.
The Milky Way
You can
exists
see little
in
bits
this
and pieces.
plane of
Whatever.
existence?
It's the
Okay.
galaxy behind her.
Would you say that there's a burst of light at the entrance?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I hover up against
This is your first time seeing this.
the
Yeah,
ground. Oh,
Wolfgang
shit.
is thoroughly floored by this.
As I hover up, I'm gonna bring my sword up and just strike it down.
Roll to hit.
Dude, that is so sick.
Natural.
With your
20.
plus D4. No, you're not blessed. Sorry.
But this gives me +3, so sorry, I
damage.
lost track.
I'll come to it.
24.
24 definitely hits, yes. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
6. As you strike down the divine energy of Lunaris guiding your sword, you cleave halfway through this individual's body, and he just blood pouring out of his mouth, and he is dead.
Nice.
Yeah. So damn.
Oh, thank you.
Correct.
Okay?
Where does she land? Does she land in my line of sight?
You're floating and hovering. You have a
Settle
fly
down.
speed of 30 feet now.
I do, yeah. I'm.
You can't attack. It's an action to unleash your radiance.
Shit, son!
Oh, he's
No.
not dead.
He's not dead.
But you already killed him. That's your fault.
Undead.
Summon
rough.
another spiritual weapon.
Hmm?
You can summon another spiritual weapon and hit him with it.
You could.
That's true.
If you want to burn another spell slot, you can. Sorry, I just remembered.
No, I'm sorry. I should have known.
It was really cool. I feel
know,
bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
I
okay.
mean, she just got a nat 20. You could, give it to her better.
I already gave her immunity to Nox.
No, it's okay.
I already gave her stuff.
Yeah, he did. He gave her something pretty fucking sweet. So.
Yeah, for the rest of this fight.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I will. Yeah. I'll summon my spiritual weapon again.
All right.
And.
Come back.
Yep. And yeah, he's just gonna.
Flanking.
Yep.
No, that's not. How it works.
I know.
Again,
it's
it's
not,
not
a
a creature.
person.
And that'll swing because it does.
Showing.
Swing. Wait.
You can.
Yeah, you can swing as part of
Yes.
summoning
Okay,
it. Yes.
Thank you. Yes. 9.
To hit, no, unfortunately.
I couldn't use my roll from earlier.
No,
No,
unfortunately.
okay, that's fine. Okay, and then my action will be.
You have your radiance out already.
That was my action. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. I
So
know
it's a
little
bit of a shame that
humbled
that's a
through
full
this.
action,
Yeah,
but-
yeah. No, it's okay. It's cool. So,
It is very cool.
alright.
does.
Well, gives,
It gives her fly speed equal to her movement speed.
30 feet.
Or 30 feet,
Yeah.
and she gets to add extra radiant damage to her hits. Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Ringwin, you were up. Feeling thoroughly hidden.
I'm quite hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like frustrated that this guy in front of me hasn't like joined in the fight, and I think he's kind of a failure, and I really want him to like feel that way. Like I want him to like understand that. So I'm going to cast Academic Anguish
Okay.
Ooh.
at him, which requires a intelligence saving throw of 12, and if he fails, then he takes 12 points of psychic damage, or 1d12.
A D12.
1d12.
Like, oh my
12.
God, straight
You're-
up
you're
12.
gonna
damage.
roll-
I'm gonna roll a 12, so
Yeah, obviously.
I succeed. I don't know why I'm rolling still.
you succeeded.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So the spell. Okay, so then he does nothing.
I do believe I
He
learned
gains,
a.
Oh yeah,
like,
you do. You
proficiency or
learn
language of my choice.
proficiency. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
He knows Gnomish.
But does
Asshole.
the sudden knowledge of another language totally freak him out or what?
Beyond that, turning around and seeing you does
He
freak him
can't
out.
see me.
Yeah. As you cast a spell, you reveal yourself from your stealth. Attack rolls or casting a spell reveals yourself from stealth.
He shouts at you in Gnomish.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he looks. He looks at you and just give a go goblin. Huh?
But he doesn't know that I did it.
Yes, he does.
Why?
Because he was his
Rules
attack.
of the game.
His brain was just subjected to
No
an
one
attack.
told me that.
There's a whole book that spells it out. So
Okay.
yes. Is there anywhere you'd like to move? You still have a bonus action and movement.
Dash
And,
So
you're,
I-
and you're not engaged in combat with him, so you can move without having to disengage.
Run, Wrangler, run.
No,
Get
Forrest.
out of
I
there.
love a good bonus action dash.
I don't know how she could do that.
No. Bonus action, kill them.
Bonus action, power word kill.
I can't attack though. Well, I can, I guess, with my psionic blades, but that's
not
it.
presently, no. You need to use your action to attack with them.
Well, no, it says bonus action.
One of them is a bonus action if you use your action to attack first. With a psionic
Can I
blade.
teleconnect, shove him away from me? That's bonus action.
Yeah, you can.
Can you-
Do I have to make a
Can
check?
you pull him? Oh no, he doesn't have magic.
Strength.
Strength 12.
Strength 12.
You have telekinetic feet?
Yep. Oh wow, he fails. Where do you want to push him to?
I want to push him 30 feet away from me into that guy.
Kill him
He does 5 feet.
Oh!
You're going 5 feet in the direction of your
Okay,
choice.
then, like away from me. There you go. It's only 5 feet?
It's 5 feet.
Can you pull?
Yeah, any direction
Pull him
up to 5 feet.
Pull him into the Nox.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Pull him into the
As he bumps into it, his head goes into the Nox. He kind of reels back and like begins to wipe it from his face.
Okay.
I mean, he's got no magic anyways. He's a Nox guy, but
It's probably unpleasant.
Yeah, it was unpleasant.
I'm sure it smells weird.
Be interesting to find out.
I don't
and
want
then
to.
I guess I'll.
I'm good.
So that's all I can really do, right? Can I move?
I'm
still
gonna,
move, but-
you know, I'm gonna let him take 1 point of damage from that.
Yeah. Yeah, he got 1 point of damage.
Yeah,
from
he takes
falling in
something.
the Nox.
Yeah. I don't want it to be for nothing.
Okay.
Do you want to move anywhere?
It's that Noxburn.
She just wants to move back 10 feet.
Sure.
And as she's moving back, she's like, what? I don't know what just happened.
You place yourself up against
Yeah,
the wall.
and she's just like, hands up.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yes!
Super disadvantage.
What if you roll subtract 10 from it?
Can't get worse than that.
Just like how this is initiative.
So an 8.
Yeah, no, you can tell he's not buying it.
Well, I'm trying anyways.
Okay, yeah.
You sure did.
That's why you made the roll. Okay. With that, it's actually his turn.
Oh, no.
Shit.
As he takes out his sword, he kind of dips it into the basin and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just walks up to you and goes to swing.
I'm gonna duck.
I imagine you would, yes.
I get the fuck out the way.
That is a 16.
You son of a bitch. I have a 15 armor class.
Okay. Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fragment's about to lose magic.
That is 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a spell check.
What does that mean?
So roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier, as it is your highest mental stat.
Okay. 14.
You succeed. You feel whatever poison is trying to take away. For a moment, that telekinetic feel, that psionic connection kind of... And for everyone else...
No one can see me.
Yeah, something happens that no one sees.
Cool.
Huh.
Except for the person in
No,
front of you,
intelligence.
who
Oh,
there's a moment of confusion as they swing through, and they're caught off guard suddenly.
Okay.
Okay. This guy, hearing that commotion, 10, 15, 20, pulls out a bow, and we'll fire
I
at
have
you.
to say something.
What's up?
I looked at my saving throw modifier instead, so it's a 12, really, that I rolled.
You still succeed.
I couldn't.
I was like, I'm not going to be the one that says
Point it out to me.
No,
I was like, I can't.
Quick talk.
I was like-
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes, be honest
Yeah.
if you make mistakes, because I'm going to do the same thing.
I saw that.
If
and
I
was
make
like,
the wrong call or I look at it incorrectly,
I'm
gonna,
not that guy.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
not going
back.
to chattel.
that
So
guy.
that's on you.
I'm not that.
This one is going to
Got it.
walk around, pull out a bow, and shoot at you.
Okay.
At me?
Yes. No, that misses. Yeah. As you kind of gauge what just happened, you feel that Nox leave you. You just see that arrow flying at you, and it sticks into the wall behind you. That ends their turn. Oh, I'm mad about that.
They give up.
I'm
Okay.
mad about you. Okay, just like Paul Reiser.
Just like Paul Reiser and Helen Hunt?
Yeah.
5. Can I move him up 30? Or 25 now?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. And as he walks up, he touches that red spot and it dissipates.
Oh.
No longer guiding.
No longer guided.
You heal yourself, you little bitch.
You watch as that energy it like statics out. Kylus, you're up. Wolfgang on deck.
He'll start walking past Nesta and that dude,
Okay.
draw his scimitar, and swing.
Roll the hit.
Swing, swing.
I imagine you're using Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Okay. Bird each first.
16.
Yes, 16 actually is his AC. Roll the damage.
$15 points. Do you want me to separate?
No.
Okay.
His head from his body? Yeah.
It is enough damage to destroy him.
Yeah, I would think so based on last time.
Yeah, and just like whatever internal organs were there are now extra.
It would be all over your shoes if you weren't
Now they're
covered.
external
Yeah.
organs, are you said that?
He will use his bonus action to shift the hex to this guy.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Shapoopy.
Can you hex that guy? Yeah?
It attaches,
Okay.
yeah. Do you get to change what the disadvantage is when you move it? Or does it say whatever you initially?
I think it's. I'm hexing a new person, so I think it. Let me read it.
Yeah. Could come into play.
It's subsequent turn, so I can't actually do it this turn.
Oh, okay. But it will go there eventually.
Yes, it will go there.
So on your next turn, you can
Yes.
move it over.
We'll
We'll just leave it there for now.
Yeah, I'll stay right there.
Okay. Actually, can you move it to him? Do you need to see the target?
I did. That's why I stepped in and then stepped back
Oh,
out.
you step back out. Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad. I just saw where you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next turn I'll be able to move it over with
Gotcha.
the bonus action.
Okay. All right, Wolfgang, you're up. Things seem to be going well. It's not the plan, but it's
Seem
going
to
well.
be.
If I wanted to huck a weapon at this guy, would it be at disadvantage?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I'm
25 feet.
gonna peek around the corner and try to huck my glass spear at him.
Go ahead and roll the hit. Straight roll.
Can you still rebars me?
And give you disadvantage.
You still
Add-
are
add your
blessed,
D4.
so you can add your D4.
Oh, good. Nat 1.
Plus a D4.
Plus 4.
As it flies,
That's a
he
check.
catches it.
And then I say shatter.
No.
Oh, come on!
It says he does say on a hit.
On a hit.
Damn it.
It specifies
No,
on a hit.
it does. It
It
does.
does. I-
Great.
That would've been
really cool.
sick.
Really cool. If it didn't say on a hit, I would have.
That would have
Oh, I kind of want
I
to.
quit. This is
I want
dumb.
to make a weapon that does that now, though. Give it to you guys.
I mean, how cool
it
is
was.
that? Like,
it
he's
was
like
very
holding
cool.
it like all cocky.
Actually, roll a d20. Straight d20.
Rule of cool.
Rule
of cool.
13.
That was not enough.
No.
I needed a 15 or higher.
Plus the D4?
No. Plus does not apply to rule of cool.
Ability
Sorry.
check.
I
Cool.
wanted. It was so cool. I wanted to give it a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
Thank you for trying.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Okay, that was your action. You have a little bit more of movement and still your bonus action as well. If you want to add any effects to people who are ending their turn, just let me know.
I'm happy with my
Because
nine.
Kylus
I
ended
figure
near.
he'll stay.
Yeah, Kylus ended
What
nearby
did
you.
you have? You had a pretty
8.
high one too.
Yeah.
8. You
Okay.
probably won't do better.
I'm gonna slip around the corner again,
Okay.
which is weird for me, being that I don't usually run from fights.
He's a Heidi
It's
boy all of a
it's a
sudden.
new sensation.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Makes me very uncomfortable.
What is this? What's this fear I'm feeling?
What is this feeling?
Okay. Can you please move?
So in that case, I did not say the trigger word.
No, of course.
So
of
then
course
he
not.
doesn't know
The
the trigger
moment
word.
was coming up. It was to see if like fate aligned, to see if it.
So
would
he
give
does
them a
not know
trigger.
the trigger word. Though.
No, he does not.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Just a spear.
He would need a full blown
just a
Arcana
spear.
check unless he's familiar with these weapons, but he still needs the word itself.
Okay. The words "eat a dick," buddy.
3 words.
My
Roll
hands
a
are
deception
so
now.
sweaty.
Can you move
Palms are
him
sweaty.
Like
behind
two
the
guys
mushroom?
on you right now.
5, 10.
Well, not through
15.
that. Not through that spot. That's still a lot of wall. Yeah, right there's fine.
So like 10, 15.
No, he can't go through the wall.
Yeah.
And then
This is broken here.
that part's broken. Yeah. And then a little bit under the mushroom.
20.
Yeah, that's enough cover. There is a very large stalk underneath this guy kind of ran and took more cover behind.
Gross.
Okay.
He's also going to action dodge just in case.
So we can see him through it, kind of. He just has partial cover
He's-
and.
Well, currently no, you can't. The stalk is wide. It's probably about 10 feet from one side to the other.
It's a mushroom tree.
Pretty much, yeah. That mushroom in particular is probably somewhere near 30 feet up. And it's just casting this massive blue glow. That's going to end his turn. Frogman, you're up. Nesta, on deck.
I don't see that guy at all.
No. Where you're currently at, you have a whole steeple front covering that, almost that entire mushroom.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. I guess I'm rinsing and repeating then. What can I see of this guy? Is there, because I didn't see that he has extra powers against guiding bolt, I imagine.
Mm-mm.
Would Frogman know anything about magic's not a good idea to use against this guy? Like anything about his
Let's roll a
appearance?
straight intelligence check.
Intelligence check 21.
21. Yes. This guy is clearly either resistant or negating. You can tell magic is not working very well against him.
Okay. So
You saw a full-blown guiding bolt go off on, like, at least Wolfgang cast it, and when he came into line of sight, it wasn't there anymore.
Okay. I will go into my sling pouch then. Telekinetic out a single stone. Place it in my sling.
Roll to hit.
Probably doesn't hit, but I'll add the D4.
Yeah, never know.
13.
This is with the new found glass spear. Deflects it off to the side.
Okay. And then I will, because he's a little spooky, back up a little bit. 5, 10, 15.
There is this moment while that's
20.
happening, you get that sensation of being spooked, and you start to flash back a bit to your time in prison. and meeting Lord Gesh.
Uh-huh.
There's some striking resemblance and similarities.
Told you guys.
All right.
What Wolfgang was talking about, you're starting to feel what he was feeling.
Wolfgang didn't even meet Lord Gesh.
But they painted a nice picture. So
Done.
Okay, Nesta, you're up. In your celestial form.
Wait, this guy looks like Lord
Okay.
Gesh.
First of all, I'm going to move this guy.
Yeah.
Lord Gesh.
5,
Gesh
10.
vibes.
Can I do this?
It
15?
can't travel through a wall.
Oh, that's a wall there.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Can travel through you though, right?
Five.
Because you're magic.
Yeah, it can move.
10.
It can move freely past her.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I can only move 20.
It can only
I
go
think.
20 feet.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
Ah, I took it with me.
Yeah, let's bring him 30 feet.
Okay, well, let's move that there for now. And I will cast Toll the Dead on him.
Wisdom save.
Yes, 14.
Okay.
Oh, that does work on him.
Maybe.
Probably has advantage of some shit though.
He does. Wow, did not roll well at all though. That's only a 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
super
he
cool.
hears glorious bells filling the
Glorious.
air around him.
Delusional.
And he takes 1d8 necrotic
1d12?
damage.
'cause he's damaged already.
He's been damaged, yes.
Oh, I missed. Well,
Oh, I missed.
Oh, I missed.
was it good enough to take, or should you re-roll onto your
Yeah,
thing?
you should probably reroll that if it's bad.
I don't know if that
That
counts.
is not how it works.
That's a 5.
That's
5.
not bad. That's close to
Okay.
average.
As
Still
the
supportive.
as the red starlight erupts, as it strikes across him, you notice it's not doing as much damage as you had hoped.
Excellent.
Okay. That's action. You still have movement, and with that movement is a 30-foot fly speed, so you could.
Great.
Feet
I'll
off
get
the ground.
I'll get in range of this guy.
Okay.
I'll just fly towards him. Where was I? Here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm
Okay.
just kind of hover above him.
As the galaxies behind you usher you forward. I would love for that to be Nesta's approach. Laid out.
So badass.
And then she multi-classes into a bard.
Imagining
Alright.
the angel from like Angels. in
Rangoon,
America.
you're up.
So something strange has happened to me.
In the neighborhood?
You felt something try to take something from you, but you shrugged it off.
Okay, okay, now I'm pissed. So I just I have my hands in the air. He tried to slice at me, right?
did
and
slice
he
at you.
sliced me.
He cut you.
Okay, he cut me. I grab it and I go, "You bitch!" And then I'm gonna try and just stab him in the thigh with my glass dagger.
Go ahead and roll a hit.
Hit.
23.
That hits.
Shatter that bitch.
Okay, so yeah, I stab him in the thigh, and then I whisper, "Shatter," right in his ear.
As the glass dagger explodes, these extra knives of glass retract backwards and then into the same wound.
So it's 1d4 plus 4, but then it's an additional,
An additional
3d4?
3d4.
Okay.
So 4d4
so
plus
4d4
4.
plus 4. Okay.
44.
That's what I heard.
That's
44.
48.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 4.
9 plus 4. He's looking bad.
Bad.
Yeah. You blow a massive chunk out of his thigh. There's a huge gaping wound, and in it you just see shards of glass stuck inside of bone and muscle.
That's gotta hurt.
He has a penalty to his movement speed. He has to. I'm taking.
Can
5
she
feet
now
movement.
do her bonus action with her other dagger?
It's psionic blade
Psionic only?
specifically.
Yes.
If she attacks with her psionic blade, she can bonus action.
Okay,
swing
so
again.
I'm going to assume that after I shattered his thigh open, that he maybe falls to one knee, and then I'm going to dash away from him.
Do you want a bonus action disengage?
I want a bonus action disengage is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Into
so
the
he won't
corner.
make an attack of opportunity. So you're going over here?
Yes.
Not further.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, that's all I want to go.
Okay. He drops to one knee in pain, and as you run, he tries to find the moment but can't. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
He's a hurt boy.
You got 15 feet of movement speed left, but if you want to stay there, you can end your turn.
I want to stay there.
Okay. Moving forward, it is his turn. He will limpingly 5, 10, 15 close the distance and you bitch! And he'll swing at you.
Sexist.
That rude.
No, that's definitely not enough. He just stumbles and the sword clacking into the wall.
Let's say I jump up above it as he
Okay.
swings.
Yeah,
Nimble.
just underneath. He stumbles and kind of collides into the wall as part of it, and then you see an arrow flying at you as he makes an attack. He goes 5, 10, 15. No. 5. Yeah, just to get a better angle on you. And fires an arrow. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. I need you to make a spell save check. Well, not a save, it's a check.
So this is the one with the +2 intelligence.
This is a yes.
+2.
Pretty sure it's +4.
19.
It can't seem to find purchase within your immune system, and you shrug it off. You do take 9 points of piercing damage. for this.
Jesus.
I rolled max damage.
Yep.
Yeah, they have you pinned in a corner, but you're not going down easy. All right. Hello, flying person. You're not out of my range, are you? You didn't go up, you just moved forward.
I'm up about 10 feet.
10 feet or so?
That's swiping range.
And then I can't reach you. Please move me over to Wolfgang. If I can reach 30 feet.
Oh. Coward.
Can I reach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't make that.
Yeah, just right next to him. Okay. Well, it wasn't cowardice. It was I can't do anything to you.
Did I get? I know I was
If
like.
you're 10 feet away, he's not within melee range of you. You would have to be within 5 feet.
Less.
Poor York.
He pulls out the longsword, dual wielding now, and will swing at you. In this moment, he looks to you and I see you've returned. Be rid of your curse. And swings. That is a 23 to hit. He's not two-handed weaponing this, so it's only a d8 of damage. That is 8 points of slashing damage, and I need a spell check.
Let me sniff you for
13.
You say.
Oh.
The DC isn't terribly high.
And we know what 12 saves.
Yes. And with that, he'll swing for his second strike.
No.
Yeah. Resilient this time. I see. Second strike coming through. Ooh, not as good. Only an 11. Totally misses.
Blocking his, what is it, sword strike?
He's coming
with my
with a long
shield.
sword.
I just kind of smile at him.
Smiles back.
Fantastic.
All right. Kylus, you're up.
Okay.
Wolfgang's on deck.
He will shift the hex to that big guy.
I'm mad.
As the shadows and wind wrap around him, he kind of looks a little shocked and confused. You gonna long shot this?
Well, no, hold on.
Only kill the boss.
I'm still at full health, just so we're all clear.
Nice job.
We
Hey,
love some
that's
temporary
you.
hit points.
That's all you, girl.
I love how the fear isn't the HP in this scenario.
I don't give a fuck about the HP. I have plenty of things to deal with that.
He'll shift his scimitar away from the big guy, straight across the cathedral, towards Rengwin, and launch an Eldritch Blast at the one that has her cornered.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You 120 feet, huh?
Yep.
All right, roll it. Heard each burst.
17 plus 6, 23.
You hit. Yes, go ahead and roll some damage.
Do you still have that D4? No, that's just for attack.
This is for attacks. 2 plus 6, 8.
8. That is enough.
God.
As you just blast a hole into his back, blood spurts out from in front of his chest as a hole is blown straight through him and gores.
As I look to
Spattered.
see where that came from, can I now see Nesta?
Oh, absolutely. She's a beacon of glowing light
Okay.
right now.
You see through the hole in his stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he slumps
No, and
inside.
as he falls over, I look and I
Such
see
a good
Nesta,
camera shot.
and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Holy shit.
I'm just like, kind of like, need a moment. You know?
All right.
She's just like looking at her
Soiled.
like, oh my God. It's the most beautiful thing she's ever seen in her life.
All right.
I will have Oz come back down and move in close to me.
Okay. I should have tracked him better then.
I
I
forgot
thought
to do
was,
it last
I
time.
thought he was going to be out of the fight.
He was about 80
Oh.
feet tall.
I was just
He
getting
was
him out
80
of
feet up.
range.
Okay, so he's 80 feet up currently.
Then-
Or probably no, because no, the cathedral's not that tall. He's
Yeah.
probably 40 feet up.
Okay. Then yeah, 40 down, 40 over. Like a
Oh, there it is.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's still invisible, right?
Okay, that would be full action dash down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't attack unless I don't
Technically,
attack.
Pythagorean theorem would suggest that he could make it further than that.
Doesn't track in 5e. Wolfgang, you're up.
Pythagoras doesn't exist in this world? Wow.
No, it doesn't track in 5e. I said nothing about the world.
Okie doke. I am going to
Very
try to
fair.
stab this.
Math, it's just magic.
Trying to stab this fucker with my spear.
Stab him. Stabbing McStabberson.
12 plus
D4.
15.
15 does not hit.
Come on.
As he takes his own spear, deflecting it off to the side. And as he looks at the spear, just disgusting. I'll kill you without using magic.
Good for you, pal.
How's he holding the
Bring
spear
it.
and 2 swords?
He's not holding two swords. He's
Please.
holding a long sword and a spear. That's what.
Oh,
that's what
okay.
dual wielding.
Okay.
He's not actually dual
They
wielding.
said dual wielding long swords.
No,
so-
no.
I'm going to bonus action shove him backwards.
Contested strength or
Doesn't say.
It's strength contested by, or it's athletic contested by athletics or acrobatics.
oh, my choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with athletics, and I have disadvantage.
17.
Wow, I rolled a 17. Ooh, and I rolled an 18.
Do I get bless on this as well?
No, it's for saving throws and attack rolls only. What'd you get total?
17.
21. He stands his ground.
Oh,
This
I do
guy is
not
a
like
pain in the
you.
dick.
Pain in the
Sam
dick.
I am.
This guy's nothing but dick pain.
Kill him.
What a dick pain.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No.
Okay. Ending your turn. This individual will go right behind there. A little one back. Yep.
Don't like that.
And they
Yeah,
will.
but there's a wall between you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can't even.
One more back. This way. Yeah, he can't go that far without burning his action, and he will dodge. Okay. Moving forward, Frogdan. You see another individual come running around. They have a long sword in hand, but they seem to be
Focus.
slowly but efficiently approaching.
All right.
They seem to be trying not to overextend themselves. They don't seem to notice you.
Wolfgang's going to yell on focus on the leader,
All right.
but much louder than that.
Yeah.
So seeing the second person approaching, he freaks out a little bit. A little intimidated, a little bit feeling out of his depths. And fear starts to take him. But then he takes that fear and remembers, wait, I know my magic makes me strong. And you all are weak. And he'll, at second level, cast Cause Fear at the leader and the new guy.
Nice.
Okay. What checks are those?
Wisdom checks for each of them, please.
That's a natural 20 for the
Yeah,
leader.
pretty wise.
He's a dick. I don't like this guy.
He rolls too well.
He does roll too well. Stop it.
Makes a good boss fight, though.
That is only a 12 for the other guy, so he
Fails.
does not succeed.
That guy is a fraction of me.
Frightened of you.
He's scary.
Mm-hmm.
He's scary.
Which means he can't
Move
close.
forward. Yep.
Nice.
That throws off his whole plan.
And your whole plan.
Yeah, pretty much. He was gonna come around the corner. Ah!
Not anymore.
Swing at whoever was gonna be closest.
Utility
He's
wizard. For the
Scared.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn. Oh, I'll say, watch out! There's a scaredy cat around the corner. That's it.
Okay.
It's just scaredy cat.
Nesta, you are up. Ranguin, you're on deck.
I will fly down 5 feet and move 5, 10, 15, 20. Additionally, 5, 10, 15.
As the sword cuts through the air.
So this guy just sees 2 swords coming at him
All right.
as I attack with my glass longsword.
Okay. This attack rolls at disadvantage.
Is it now?
It is.
That seems rude.
So that's a 11.
11 does not hit.
I had so many plans.
Deflects it off with his own glass spear.
Although, am I flanking him with?
Not present. You have to be directly across.
Okay. Well, Mr. Spiritual Weapon will take a swing.
Roll to hit, disadvantage.
Nine.
9 misses. Deflecting off of that. The sword actually connects, but it just phases through him.
Man. Okay. Great.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I will say. What?
Seems reasonable.
That's it.
In that moment, your reliance on divinity fails you when you need her most.
Oh shit. He's talking shit about your god. Goddess.
Sorry, you're immune to knocks, so like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
I don't know if
He does not, you know. No one can be like, you must be immune to something right now. You're natural 20.
Yeah. Well, and it also happened around the corner.
But I mean, even if it didn't.
It's true.
Ranguin, you're up.
All right. Since Nesta has flown away,
Mhm.
her trance with Nesta has been broken. So she locks eyes with this guy. Now she's would like to run in front of the pew here, or the
Like in front or in
no,
front?
right behind it there.
5,
Is there
10, 15,
literally
20?
a book there?
Sure.
I'd like to take it.
You swipe it.
I
Item
take it.
interaction, easy to do.
Okay, great. I swipe the book from a bro frogman for later.
Oh, he's gonna like that.
You got,
I take the book and I go, buddy, guy, I mean, and then I take out.
Buddy guy.
I take out an arrow. It is not the one that I dipped in Nox.
Okay.
And I shoot my light crossbow at him.
All right, go ahead and fire.
that's amazing.
Okay, that is a 15.
15 hits. Go ahead
Okay,
and roll damage.
awesome. So 1d8 plus 4. 1, so 5 damage.
Okay, that's decent. You do know this guy hasn't been touched yet, so he's
Okay.
still looking pretty fresh and rosy. Okay. Anything else you would like to do? He
Bonus
takes that
action-
arrow to the shoulder.
Bonus action disengage?
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't really have to, do I?
Bonus action dodge.
I'm gonna.
That's monks can do that.
Yeah, I
Not
can't do
rogues.
that. I'm just gonna I see it take it in the shoulder, and then I smile and just duck down under
He
the
grunts at you.
altar
Okay.
thing in the front there.
It's his turn. 10, 15, 20, 25. And as he's gonna dive to the side and shoot. He's trying to be cool.
No one.
8. And fires the arrow up into the ceiling. He will stand back up though.
I don't say he's prone now, right?
No. If it was a nat 1, I would have let him stay prone. Yeah. They only
bonus
get to
snaps.
attack once. All right, main guy.
Not Kylus?
No, he's main guy's right before Kylus. I'm gonna roll a d6.
That's weird. Why?
I suggest you don't.
I'm still going for weak game.
We didn't throw our shit. Our
No,
bombs.
it never came up.
Yeah.
This means we have fire bombs for later.
Yeah, it just means we have
Yeah.
that
You
later.
gotta probably fire for any other occasion.
Like the tower.
Yeah, it's still gonna go after you.
Sure.
Just not you guys. would
Two
be
swings
like,
with a long
everyone
sword.
should kill everybody, just blow the place up.
No. Not with a 12.
Hmm.
Misses on the first swing. Second swing coming through. Damn. Rough. 9.
I just
Oh my gosh.
shield up as I was trained
I've been attacking enough of them.
throughout the years.
3 attacks. But I didn't realize that until now, so we're moving past
Fantastic. Just taking each hit on the shield.
Fantastic. I'll take it.
And after the second one, I just kind of like bat it away and go, do you give up yet?
it. You're a waste of my time. Let's see how you feel about your little one. He'll move right at you.
Right at you.
30 feet. You both get attacks of opportunity.
Taking it, baby.
After you, Nesta.
Woohoo! That was a 19
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
with just my longsword. The
Longsword plus any radiant damage that comes with it.
yes,
Because of your
baby,
form.
it sure does. That's I rolled the wrong die. 1 second. 12.
12 points.
Yeah.
All right. Striking him across the back, he continues running.
25.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pump a fucking smite into this bitch.
Yes.
Please separate that damage for me when you calculate
That's
it.
a stupid idea.
I don't want it.
It's
Oh, not magical.
It's a non-magical smite. That's a thing, right?
no.
It's called muscle.
I'm actually. Are you the only one that's taking damage?
Yeah.
And her?
I
But you're
have.
way
Oh,
the
right,
fuck
right.
far away from me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys don't know how good I feel. Or bad.
It's 5 regular damage.
Okay.
And then.
Smite, 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 smite,
It's not that
smite,
great.
smite.
Where is it on here? Action, maybe? Attack?
If you're doing just a first level, it's
Features
2d8.
and traits.
It's on features.
2d8 radiant
2D.
damage.
10
Ah, dude.
Cut in half to 5.
He only takes half damage from your smite.
for
Why?
magical damage.
Oh, is smite magical?
As that eruption of red energy bursts behind him, you can see him coughing up a bit of blood. But what coughs up is just gray liquid.
Gross, dude.
I'm gonna try to dodge that gray liquid.
I mean, it happened closer to them, and now
It's more of a
he's
dribble.
covering the distance. I don't believe he can reach you with 30 feet
Yeah, he's
only.
5 feet away.
Yeah, I burned my whole action. Kylus, you're up.
I'm gonna attack.
Wolfgang on deck. Erdich burst.
Erdich burst.
Eldritch burst. Natural 20.
So
Oh,
it's
it's actually okay.
It's at disadvantage against if you're
Another
shooting at him.
natural
It's at
20.
disadvantage.
Come on, baby.
Nah, 14.
Okay, 14 total.
No, 23.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
No, excuse me, hold on 1 second. 47, actually. Does that hit?
12.
12, cut in half to 6.
Awesome. Not as awesome.
As it blasts from behind him, he just seems to be shrugging off a bit of it.
You do that, man. Live your life.
All right.
As long as you can.
What about Oz?
Oz will move closer to me.
40 feet or 80
Action
for his
dash?
action.
Action dash, yeah.
All right.
And
Oh, yeah.
I still have 8.
I've been rolling a 5 for you every
Okay.
single time.
Hit me with one of
I'll
them.
take it.
Oh, sorry, honey.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, sorry, honey.
Huh?
The other one was better, so just keep it.
Well, he's been
No, I
hit.
meant
You've been
one
hit.
from that. Yeah.
Oh, we get 8.
Fuck yeah.
He almost lost actual hit points.
Yeah. I've almost lost some HP here.
Someone almost made me bleed my own blood.
Really
Okay.
Looking forward to saying that, but you just ruined it.
Oh, sorry.
I stole my joke.
You stole my joke that I stole from some movie.
Did you want to move anywhere, Kylos, or are you good?
I'm good there.
Okay.
Chilling.
Wolfgang, you're up.
I'm gonna shout, "Leave him alone, coward!" and
Run to him.
rush towards him.
Are you gonna flank? You should flank him.
Baywatch
Flank him?
Wolfgang.
Flank him.
He's got the
Um,
head for it.
His hair is
He's
blowing in the wind.
He's not close to Frogman.
His mustache.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I'm
wow.
actually. Thank you for putting me there. I am going to thunderwave at him with my
Okay.
innate thunderwave-ishness.
Innate Thunderwave.
What does that mean, innate?
It's part of one of my. It's
One of his feet.
magic initiate.
Got it.
What is the DC on that, please?
I don't know.
Then I succeed.
It's higher than whatever you're about to say.
You're on features, aren't you?
Yeah, I think that's where it is. But
Thunder.
okay,
This
Is it with your charisma modifier?
That's complicated.
it is 13.
Constitute.
Good thing we
14,
got
I rolled
tiny
a
purple
12 plus 2.
calculator.
So it's cut in half, right?
Cut in half. I'm not moved. And then it's cut in half again.
That seems stupid.
That's dumb.
11.
Cut in half to.
5.
You rolled an 11.
Mhm.
Cut in half to 5. Cut in half again to 2.
What?
2, huh?
Double resistance?
Well, he succeeded on the saving throw.
Double resistance.
My point stands.
I'm doubling down on my double resistance.
All right. That's your action. You moved just about all your movement, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything bonus action?
No, that's where I'm standing.
Okay.
Because I don't. That was not it. Yeah, no, that's it.
Top of the round. This individual will run back about 10 feet. When am I allowed to make my saving throw? At the end of my turn?
I believe it's at the end, yes.
Okay. He'll end his turn there and make a wisdom save.
Yes, at the end.
That is a 13.
Fails.
Fails. Feels good. Just shy. Okay, yeah, he's still just trying to psych himself up and get himself out of this state that he's in. He'll end his turn.
California?
I was gonna say Mississippi. Yeah.
Frogman, you're up.
Georgia.
This guy's not in melee distance
No,
with
he's
me.
not.
I love that. If you remember, I long strided myself
You
before. So I'll say, I'm magically faster than you, bitch! Oh, no.
That's funny.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All right.
And then I'll say, also, magically stay afraid! And I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on the afraid dude.
All right.
Just rubbing
He-
magic in their faces.
He has disadvantage because you're within his line of sight, I believe.
I don't think so. I think
Or
that's
is
just
that
on
only for
attack
attack rolls? Okay.
Yeah.
Then, okay. It's intelligence?
Correct.
Okay. That's a natural 19.
Okay, so he saves that one
Yeah.
at least.
No damage from that.
Yep. And my turn?
All right. Nesta, you're up. Ranguin, you're on deck.
Kill this fucking guy.
Alright, I'm gonna fly towards him and lower my. Did I already lower?
You've
I
already
did,
lowered
yeah,
yourself,
I did.
yes.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Flank him.
25, 30.
Camping.
And I'm gonna fucking throw the crawling fire at his chest.
Okay.
Oh my god! I don't care!
You
I can heal us.
chuck it. It lands on him, and as the liquid flies out, it catches on fire, covering a 10-foot radius.
Oh.
So him, you, and Wolfgang.
Jesus Christ!
Good thing you got those temporary hit points.
War crimes.
Please,
And I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon, of course.
please cover 10-foot radius with red dice, please.
Thank you. And my spiritual weapon will take a swing.
What kind of damage do I take from that?
We're gonna find out, baby. All right.
We all three of us have to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay, great.
Okay. I succeed, so I'm taking half damage.
19.
19.
Because I have advantage on dex.
You succeed.
Remember your shield master, so if you put your shield up, you take no damage.
8. You fail.
I do that.
Yep.
Take
Slamming your shield down, utilizing its maneuvers, you cover yourself
Captain America
completely from
style.
it.
Nice, bitch.
Absolutely.
Captain Ball.
The fire landing.
Captain Wolfgang. That's what they call me.
He takes.
I was a lieutenant, but
He takes 4. No, he's succeeded.
Not a big deal.
So 2 points
big
of fire damage for him, and you
Lieutenant
take
Ball.
Okay. And I'm also
Wolfgang.
gonna swing with my spiritual weapon.
Wolfie Ball.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Ball, you were saying.
Single.
Disadvantage.
Great.
I wonder if a crowd has gathered outside of the steeple.
Probably not.
It's gonna miss.
We're a scary fucking.
Um,
a scary battle.
10.
10. Yeah. Swinging through. As the fire in this area begins to glow brighter steadily.
That's insane. Frogman's probably like, what the fuck?
He's like, I'm so glad I ran away from that spot.
Stay magically afraid, bitch!
Does it look like actual fire?
Yeah, it's actual
It
fire.
is literal fire.
And as you're looking at it, you see it kind of, and it's starting to crawl and grow.
What's its
outward.
limit, by the way?
That's a wonderful question. Ringwood, it's your turn.
We're gonna find out.
What did I
The
know?
whole city burns.
War crimes. Fantastic. This is going well.
It's going great. All right, well, I'm going to run
Did he
straight
take any
for
damage?
this
Yeah,
guy.
he took 2 points of fire damage.
And I'm
He
going
succeeded on the
to...
save.
I'm going to run for this guy, and I'm going to stab him in the shoulder with my other glass dagger.
Ring was in a completely different scene than us.
She
As
absolutely.
the camera shifts into the steeple. Roll a hit.
11?
Misses, unfortunately.
Add that D4 because you're blessed.
I'm not blessed. I wish
Shut
I
up.
was blessed.
Shut your pretty face.
Okay.
Everyone gets a D4.
You get a D4. And you get a D4.
All right, so he dodges away from my dagger.
Yeah, he kind of rolls to the side as you come crashing down onto the ground, worrying for a moment that the glass dagger might break against the ground, but realizing it's magical enchantment, you actually scuff the stone.
Okay, then I look up at him,
Skyrim weapons.
and this won't obviously damage him, but I slap him in the face.
Oh.
And then I...
He slaps you.
Uno reverse!
I slap him again, and then I dodge him trying to slap me.
He falls for it. He whips.
And then I'm gonna...
War crimes are out here. Slapstick comedy in here.
That dude tried to dive to the ground, shot an arrow at the ceiling, got up, dagger finished, then they smacked each other.
Ringwood, is there, beyond humiliating this individual, is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. You move 15 feet
So
forward
hot.
and disengage as a bonus action.
And
Where would you like to go?
Backwards, 15 feet
5,
backward.
10, 15. Okay, you go back to where you were.
Oh my god.
It's now his turn. You just smack me. And he'll fucker an arrow at you.
I'm gonna duck.
I bet. What is that? Oh my god, I can't focus. Oh, this is not the right character sheet. Okay, that's a 16.
Ugh, fine.
You're the DM of Camaraderie and Shenanigans.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
I'm not in good shape.
Oh yeah, I know. I can see your hit points right now. Make another spell check.
Maybe this arrow doesn't have the gray goo on it?
I think all of his arrows do.
14.
I can't catch a break. You succeed.
Praise Lunaris. Let's all become clerics.
Yeah. Everyone takes a level in cleric.
Could
Maybe I should stop backing up from him if he's only shooting arrows.
He keeps like getting ready to pull out a new weapon, and then you move away. He's like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, he does have another weapon. All right.
Okay, bringing us to the main guy again.
Literal slapstick comedy over
Yeah.
here.
So funny. That was my favorite thing that's ever happened in this game.
Well, now we know slapping's a free action.
Precedent.
Non-damaging
Cannon.
slapping. You can do that for days.
I love it.
I slapped a dude 18 times in 6 seconds. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Okay. Serious.
Different scene.
Different scene.
Different vibe.
Yes.
With like the light of fire underneath,
Oh my god.
underlighting this shot. He will swing at you again.
Why? Nessa's right there. She's much cooler looking than me.
I just
I
do
know.
fire.
But he has a
Why?
personal connection to you.
He said he's going for the little guy.
Yeah, you said I'm magically outspeeding you. He's like, then I won't waste my time.
That's dumb.
That is dumb.
You assume he's a stupid person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big old dummy. That's only a 13 to hit.
Miss.
And I've been running him wrong. He actually has 3 attacks.
You did say that last time.
Yes.
Whatever you say.
Do you want to look at it?
No.
Okay.
Just want you to take
Look
that
at the
back.
cool things that I built.
How does he have 4 attacks now?
This individual needs 3 melee
Every round. Oh, I
attacks.
forgot.
just
He
put
actually
it-
has 4
Roll your
attacks.
goddamn dice.
Second swing!
He also is blessed.
Oh, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It's a one-handed longsword. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
All my temper. I'm about to bleed my own blood.
And please make me a spell check. That wasn't intentionally.
Yeah, that's
It was
cocky
cocked. It was
shit.
so cocked.
Well, it was like
Do it again.
The
perfectly.
most cocked
Yeah.
dice I've ever seen.
10.
Is the DC.
Yeah!
Which means I get it.
You succeed.
Holy fuck.
The DC is 10. It's not
And
terribly
And
high.
he forgets his third attack again.
No. Third attack.
This is stressful.
That's a natural 18. That's
Sure.
another
Hit
23.
me.
Okay.
How much damage?
6 points of slashing damage.
Fantastic.
Make me another spell check.
That's cocked. That is also a natural 1.
Okay.
We have a cleric. Restoration.
I would. Can I use silver barbs?
It's up to you.
What does that do? Is that going to help me?
It makes you re-roll.
Well, and then he takes the lower number.
I think you just take the new number.
No, you take the lower of the 2.
Do you?
Yeah. Because if you silver rebarb someone, they just roll higher.
That's how it's different from
Oh,
lucky,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you take
yeah,
the
yeah.
lower of the 2 that are there.
Can I use it
feel-
on myself to give myself disadvantage and grant him advantage?
Based off of how it's written, you're giving the current action a disadvantage. You would have had to call disadvantage on someone else during the round and give him.
Fine. Be
Advantage.
right.
We have a cleric.
You feel that tether dissipate. Any divine sense, lay on hands, spell slots are gone forever.
Yeah, rub it in.
There's also a show for anyone who forgot what the effects are. Okay. That will end his turn. Hylas, you are up.
Is that a visible thing? Can we see that this happened?
You probably see the look on his face if you're near him.
Yeah, I would say Nesta sees. I don't know. What does Nesta see? What visage crosses your face as you feel that connection end?
Incredible anger.
I know.
He's always angry.
Nah, not like this.
Yeah, but it's not
something
usually
is
the
taking
incredible
effect
anger.
There's no visual effect unless there was like magic pouring out of him.
Well,
that
I
would
saw him
end
get
it.
hit, and I know.
Right, yeah, you can clearly understand what's probably happening here. Anyone further away, there's no visual sign. It's not like Nesta, who's currently flying. If she got hit and failed, she'd fall to the ground, wings ending the whole deal.
And this guy's ending his turn in fire.
He is. Thank you for reminding me. Dexterity save. He succeeds, so
you-
half damage.
It's not my turn yet.
Never mind. Just kidding. Let's try to help you out.
That's another 2 points for him.
Thank you.
Boom. Good looking out. He's not going to move away and risk more attacks.
How does he look?
He's looking rough. He's looking very hurt.
Please let me kill him.
Tyler, you're up.
I look to my right. Down towards Rangwin.
Yeah, you see the target.
Okay, I'll look to my left. Down towards Wolfgang and the fiery
fire.
dude.
Fire and then
This situation seems more dire. So.
seems more fire.
Yeah.
Daniel, I can hear your boos from here.
Boo.
Boo.
Bow.
He's so mad that he's not fighting in this.
Nice. 20.
20 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage. Wait, did you roll at disadvantage?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you. Because sometimes I forget too.
14.
Cut in half to 7. 7 a rough time standing. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Wolfgang. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stab him with my fucking spear.
All right. Roll the hit.
At this point, Wolfgang's gonna throw down his shield and two-handed go for a stabby stab.
Okay.
16 plus.
Whoa,
plus
that was the craziest cocked D12,
18?
D4 I've ever seen. Yes, that hits. Roll damage.
11.
11
Ooh.
points of damage. As you pierce him through his, almost piercing all the way through his femur, and he. I've claimed what I needed.
I'm gonna claim what I need too.
It was glorious. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I don't have my shield anymore, so I'm not gonna slap
I
him.
stab him again. I use extra attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my extra attack and stab him again.
Not there just yet.
Okay.
Please make a dexterity saving throw, as you are still in this fire.
Oh yeah.
19.
Yeah, you succeed, so half damage. 2 points of fire damage.
Captain Ball.
I don't have my shield.
He threw his shield down. He narrated it.
God damn it.
So I could two-hand my spear and get extra damage out of
Top
it.
of the round.
Beautiful theatrical fool.
It got extra damage on him. That's what I wanted.
Please put another mote of fire. See that 2 near Frognan?
Mhm.
It's going to continue creeping towards Frognan.
Like that?
Yep. A little closer to the 2. It does. Oh wait, sorry. And then one more. Continuing in that direction. Moves 10 feet per round in a direction.
I'd love to see it.
Okay.
As the fire starts to...
In one direction?
It chooses
Don't do it.
a direction.
I thought you were gonna start singing a One Direction song. So.
Oh my god, it didn't even cross my mind. I'm not even cool with
He's
that.
going to run underneath the
But Paul
mushroom,
is.
Name them.
closer towards the steeple.
Yes.
Yeah, and break line of sight.
Jerry and
Okay, so
Zendaya.
for now he's not frightened.
What's his name?
The girl?
No.
No, he's still frightened.
There's a guy with
Right, but he doesn't see me, and so the condition's not in effect when he
Spider-Man.
doesn't see me.
Really?
Yeah,
According to this one,
Zendaya
I believe.
dating
Oh,
Spider-Man.
I know.
the
Fear's so weird
cross-section
because
of
it
fans
functions
that
differently.
Love us and One Direction.
Yeah.
Or it was super
But the
bad.
target's still frightened. He still has to make a save at the end of the turn.
Yes. So sorry, that's true. So he's
Yeah.
still frightened, but because he can't see me,
His attack rolls are not a disadvantage.
Right.
Right. Yeah. He's just trying to get you out of line of sight so he can try and like shake what he's feeling.
It's more than a feeling.
Something so sudden and new. Natural 20. So he
on the save.
shakes it off. He is no longer frightened, but his turn ends.
Can I feel that disconnection?
Yeah, you feel the ends of the ending of that spell.
The ends of the spell.
Frogman, you're up.
All right. So
Nest
feeling
is on
that
deck.
end, I'll look back over to Big Boss, probably see the fury of Papa Fury.
Fury.
I will telekinetically load my sling again. Ye olde sling attack at the boss.
Roll to hit. It's just the sling attack, right?
Correct.
Okay.
With flavor.
With flavor.
Natural 19 for 24. I'm also blessed, so for 28.
Oh, great.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Just so you know, I feel like my sling is probably non-lethal.
Okay. Yeah, that's your choice.
Yeah.
You can choose if you want to kill someone or not.
Yeah. I feel like right
Unless
now.
you're dealing damage that exceeds the maximum HP, you're choosing.
5 points of bludgeoning.
Spotlight is on you.
All right. So I
guess it is lethal.
Seeing Wolfgang, I again load him up, whip it, and all I'm trying to do is create enough of a distraction so that he turns to look at me, providing an opportunity for Wolfgang. It's his spotlight.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'm gonna immediately
Wait,
slam into him, like full body, lifting him up off the ground, slamming him down. He's facing him.
Yeah, so he lands into, like, his face is in fire.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take him by the back of the head and just start slamming his face into the ground over and over and over and over again.
With each time you pull him up, you hear laughing.
Fantastic. I'm gonna just keep doing it for, until I stop.
All right.
Sorry, he stops.
Okay. Takes about a round.
Sure.
All right.
I want there to be nothing left of his face.
I will say this sacrifices your turn
Sure.
this round. Okay.
Oh, I do not care.
Okay. Just so long as we're all on the same page.
I feel like I'm watching The
And-
Boys.
and like roaring at the top of my lungs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do, Frogman?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Back away a little bit from the
what
fire.
With the fire coming through.
Oh yeah, no, it's really horrible.
No, I backed up a little bit from the fire that's coming to me, and my turn.
Okay. Nesta, you're up. Whitney's seen this display of aggression
Yeah, seeing
and
that.
frustration.
Wow. Changes all my plans. I'm gonna kind of back away a little bit.
Yikes.
Flying backwards.
Okay. Buddy. Buddy. You've got to let that go. I will.
He has about a month
I am
to let
letting
it
it go.
Just letting it go right now.
Real
I'll
good.
fly over here, 25. Or whatever that was.
That's 25.
I kind of have to take your word for it now.
I counted in my head.
And that was like shoots and ladders.
Keep in mind, the person using a calculator counted in their mind.
I will cast Sacred Flame with that guy. Hiding behind the mushroom.
He currently has cover. You can't see him. There's a big ol' 10-foot stalk.
I can't see him at all.
You would have to move a little more to the right.
You have 5 more feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacred
That's better.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo, Sacred Flame.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity save, yeah.
Oh, dude, that is not enough, even at advantage. No. Full damage.
1d8 radiant damage.
You also get more damage from your Radiant Soul, right?
You're right, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, so that's gonna be a 4.
4 points of damage.
Radiant Soul.
Right. Anything else you would like to do? You,
My little sword went to strike and saw that happening and was like,
I love the sentience in this blade. Just gonna.
Making that face too.
The constellations form a face and.
This is a little rough. Said war crimes, okay?
All right. Ringwin, you're up.
You fucking slapped me.
You slept first.
Yeah.
And then she goes, didn't like that. And then she's just gonna kind of like, with her psychic blade, like
Throw a psychic
lash
blade
out,
out?
like lash out. It comes out of her hands in sort of a purplish pink kind of like ray, like a very scary looking dagger with like a hilt that has like skulls.
Okay.
Skulls. And it's like
Multiple
very
skulls.
metal. Like there's the sound of metal because I cast prestidigitation. And yeah.
2 actions, but okay.
Just kidding. You can. That's just for flavor.
No, that's happening.
Okay, so she's throwing her psychic blade at him.
We're at the end of combat. Movement,
Roll it
double
in.
casting, doesn't matter.
Yeah. We killed the boss. We're just mopping up now.
24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 6 plus 4.
Oh, did you roll disadvantage?
You didn't tell me to.
Please do.
Womp womp.
Why?
Because God said so.
Magic.
Well, that's the
Oh, wait.
19.
No,
so
no. Never mind. It's not a disadvantage. Sorry, I'm thinking about the wrong
Just the
person.
boss.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
the boss who has to.
I was like, I didn't have to
whose
do that
effect is
before,
on.
but I
Yeah.
rolled a 19 the second time, so. Okay.
You're still taking the 18.
All right, so 8 points of psychic damage.
Excellent. As the blade enters, dissipates, no wound left, but blood pours out of his mouth.
Cool. Is he dead?
No, he's still
Okay.
kicking.
Then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna drop to one knee, and I'm gonna take out my arm again, and just like throw another just regular looking dagger.
All right.
Okay.
This one's not metal.
This one's not very metal.
Okay.
It's just a mad,
This one's the encore.
One
angry
skull.
one.
This is more Scott.
19.
Jesus. Yes, that hits.
Well, I only have a +1 to the second blade, so rolling an 18 was pretty excellent.
Or roll
You
damage.
rolled a 19?
I rolled a 19.
18.
Doesn't that make it a dirty 20?
No, she rolled an 18, got a 19.
It
Oh,
does
yeah.
make it a dirty 20, yes.
I think you rolled an 18 there.
Just
No,
good.
I rolled a 18, 19. No, 18. I rolled an 18, so it was a 19.
It
Doesn't matter.
still hits.
Okay. So it's 1d4 minus 1. Why, I don't know, but it's 3.
Because it's using your strength modifier.
Got it.
Why is it using your strength modifier?
That's what it says.
on my thing.
It should be.
It's,
You can use either or.
oh, I can use either one?
The only difference between the second one is when you throw it, it's not a d6, it's a d4 for damage. That's the only difference.
You actually had 6 and you had 4.
Oh, okay. Well, so I can do the. It doesn't have to be the bonus. No, it's the bonus attack
No.
one though.
So is that one bonus action?
Oh, it is
Yeah.
a bonus. They're both bonus.
They're
Okay,
both
great.
bonus action, yeah.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 4. So I
It's
rolled
just
a
some
4.
rogues.
So
Some rogues focus on strength, some are on
I
dexterity.
understand.
So they can both be.
Okay,
utilized
so
for
then
this.
it's 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Dead.
Yeah.
Just the rest of the blood begins to pour out of the eyes, the nose, the ears, and just the sudden slapstick comedy routine got far less funny
I think it's funny.
for some.
If it's okay, so he's dead.
Yes.
I'm looking over to make sure he's dead. He looks pretty dead.
He looks pretty good.
And then I would like to, if you'll allow it, and I don't know how much of this I can do.
You
'cause
still
we're
have
still-
movement.
We're still fighting, but I'm gonna move over to the little. I'm gonna move in front of the pier or what do you call that?
The vat. It's called a vat.
No, the altar or whatever.
Yeah,
And
altar.
I'm gonna get ready
Mm-hmm.
to. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna take out. I have 2 vials, empty vials in my backpack. So I'm gonna take those out and I'm gonna tie a little string around them
Sure.
and I'm gonna dip them into the.
It's gonna start.
It's gonna
happening.
start
Yes.
happening. That's what I'm trying to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're gonna gather a bit. All right.
That's gonna hopefully help.
With that, ooh, almost everyone's gone. Kylus, you're up. Wolfgang, you're on deck. Oh no, not this round.
I'm still gonna get. No, I'm not within 30 feet of her anymore.
He'll yell at Wolfgang, "Get out of the fire!"
I love the passion in that.
He did not hear you, by the way,
Okay.
over the sound of his own
He
screams.
still said it.
I don't think you can see him from there, can you?
That's as far as I can move.
Okay.
So, that's where I'll be.
Okay.
If I see someone come out, I will hold my action do.
Eldritch Blast. All right.
Your temp hit points have gone up to 9.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, top of the round. He is going to close the distance with Nesta.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
Roll the hit. What is happening?
What did you roll?
Dirty 20. I had to have a D4.
Yeah, it's rolled in. It's so quiet for so long for some reason.
11 points.
Okay. You take a huge chunk out of his arm, but he keeps running through, bringing up his long sword against you.
Did he see his leader burn alive?
His leader didn't.
Not
burn
yet,
alive.
no.
Yeah,
His
he saw his
leader-
face get
Oh,
smashed.
Not
right.
yet, no.
That is
Saw
Not
his face
yet.
become floor.
Nada yet.
His face on the floor became
It's
one.
okay, not yet.
Natural 1.
To hit me?
Yes.
Buddy.
You, if you would like, you can have a reaction swing back.
I will.
Okay.
Buddy,
This,
I will.
this episode should be titled Buddy.
Aw,
Buddy.
buddy.
Oh, buddy.
8. He is stumbled off balance after that shot. Running through, he bumps into you, and you go to swing back, but you weren't as prepared as you had hoped.
He bonks me, I bonk him.
Yep.
We go, "Pop,
Bonk buddies.
And then they start slapping.
Slap fight commence.
He will go for his second swing. No, not with your AC.
pop, 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 pop."
No, more slapping.
Our armor's a little
Frogman.
funky.
You're up.
All right, I'm going to close the distance a little bit.
Name of this episode.
And chill touch.
Roll the hit.
Probably a miss, unless my bless. That's totally cocked. 12.
12 misses. Yeah, as it comes through, he sees the hand reaching forward and slices through it.
And my turn.
All right. Nesta.
Glass long sword.
Long sword.
Long sword.
That's the legendary
What
version.
a voice. That was awesome.
12.
12 misses. As he cuts through, he then catches, swinging off to the side.
Brah.
Alright, this guy's gonna move. 5, 10, 15. It moved. How much?
20. It's just out of range.
It just kind of swings at the air.
Angrily. All right. Ranglin, you're up.
I'm continuing to
Yeah,
fill
you-
my vials with gray goo.
Carefully let it soak. I'll say it takes a couple seconds
Okay.
for that to fill up. If you stay the whole round, you'll fill up too.
Okay.
Okay. Kylus.
Not gonna forget the D4 this time.
Just kill him. I need to solve my problem.
Just kill him.
25.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, I want to shift the hex to him.
Okay.
Just wanted to show.
Well, you got it. For next combat.
17 points.
Spotlight's on you.
Woo.
You finish this fight. How does it look? As the hex begins to move over and you fire.
He'll just swing the scimitar really quickly and
Nice and clean.
Head sliding off, hitting the ground. Wolfgang, do you continue?
I do absolutely continue.
Letting the flames lick across you.
Yeah, do not care. How much damage am I taking
The
from that?
group finds themselves in a moment of recovery for some, and collection for others. And we will take our break.
Woo!
Congratulations, guys.
Freaking did it,
Succeeded.
man.
All right. We'll see you here in a moment. And welcome back.
Oh yeah.
Bringing us back into the moment, our group has claimed victory over the Grey Walkers inside the Greying Steeple, though a little bit was lost, if only for a little while,
20,
as far as we know.
24 days?
A month.
Isn't that a month in your world? 6-day weeks?
No, it's 30. 30 days in a month.
So there's 5 weeks a month.
Yeah.
That's what we
So-
get for no Roman emperors. All right.
So let's lay some lore real quick. How is a month dictated? Is that by the lunar calendar?
Yeah.
So the lunar calendar is not on a 28-day cycle; it's on a 30-day cycle.
Correct.
All right.
Sometimes.
Break that down for us, Nessa.
Yeah.
We're actually on the.
So we're on a second blood moon, right?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Second something
Second
moon.
sun moon.
Sun moon.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
Was it Dragon Wrath?
Dragon Wrath is after the second sun.
Okay.
Is there a blood moon?
You're not sure, as someone who has lived subterranean all her life.
He got you.
Touche.
Shit.
Bless you.
Thank
So what
you.
we're up to?
His next character will be
As you
from
guys
the
come
moon.
into this moment with Wolf King still, you take 4 more points of fire damage.
Cool. Happily.
Okay.
Can we say that I have accomplished my task and I'm heading towards the
Yes,
front?
you have
Okay.
acquired 2 vials without having to submerge your hand.
I thought about it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap those vials in 2 separate cloths,
Okay.
Just in case.
and I'm going to put them in my backpack. And I'm going to head towards the front door.
Okay.
I'm gonna head inside.
All right. You walk inside. Most of this interior, while some of it is very beautifully sculpted, it's very dilapidated. It hasn't been taken care of. Most of these benches for sitting to listen to sermon is destroyed and cracked and falling apart. Any windows that would be present have been boarded up with wood and nails and metal.
I'm gonna walk up to the shark, take my 10 gold back.
Okay.
That's so fucked up. He died for us.
What's he gonna do with it?
Oh my god.
That's utilitarian.
He's kind of a dumbass, too. So.
And then I would like to look around in the steeple to see if I can see anything else.
We're all just ignoring the fact that I'm smashing a
No,
dead
I'm gonna
person's-
come up to
Okay.
you.
You can.
I'm
go
ignoring
over there.
it.
What?
You go over there.
To him, yes.
Okay. Do you fly over?
Yes.
Okay. As you're flying over, the fire is beginning to continue to crawl.
I'm gonna swoop down and grab his shoulders and try to pull him up.
All right.
Let her.
Okay. Let's still make an athletics
I
check.
will. I figured because he.
He's
Yeah.
a hefty boy
I'm a big guy.
in hefty armor.
That's strength, you think?
Athletics.
Athletics. Thank you.
Does your athlete feat do anything to that?
10.
You would think it would.
Right. 10. You get him a little bit off the ground,
Mhm.
but he's a hefty guy.
And as you pull Wolfgang up, he just kind of slumps.
I'm just kind of try to get him out of the fire.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
coast him out. I will say there's one more round.
Sure.
Do you make a dex save? Or are you slumping?
Nah, I'm not doing anything.
You
to
take
stop.
5 more points of fire damage.
And while I'm holding on to him, I'll cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
at first level. So 8. All right, buddy. I think you got him.
He just kind of falls down onto his knees and just slumps.
I'll just kind of rub his back. Okay, I'll pull him back a little bit more.
Fire continues to spread and crawl.
How do we stop it?
I was wondering, we maybe should have figured that out before we threw it.
Before we threw it.
We as
over
a
there yet,
group.
I mean, I was part of the plan also, so I'll take some responsibility for that.
What are you all doing?
I'm searching the church.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can you undo things? I accidentally deleted my glass dagger because I
19.
thought I used it the second one, but I didn't. I used
19?
my psychic blades.
You'll take some time kind of walking around the space. I'll let other people, if you guys want to do anything while you're searching.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to go and be near Wolfgang.
Okay. You guys begin to back up a bit. You move closer as the fire continues. So
Can I
as
try,
your wings,
Can I try to grab a piece of the gray guy's robe?
who's in the center of the flames, if you want to re-enter.
What about the dead guy near the mushroom?
Are the robes the same, or does he have some kind of
They
different
appear the
symbol?
same.
Okay, I'll grab the other guys.
I mean, it's hard to tell now
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
him
He's been burning a
wreathed
little
in
bit.
fire.
Yeah, yeah. I'll grab the other guy's robe
Okay.
so I can take a swatch of it, bring back to
Tear it off.
our enemies.
Easy enough to do. After some time passes, the crawling does
Oh, that's good. Just
and begins to burn itself out.
So we didn't burn the city down. That's a win.
Are there any like candles lit in here?
There are 4 torches that have been lit within this space.
So like in the back there.
Those 2 there, and then those 2.
Can I grab one of the torches?
Yeah, which one do you want to grab?
The one over on, on your right.
Okay.
And I want to try and like see if the gray liquid is flammable.
Okay.
Like if I take the torch and I kind of put it into the pool of gray stuff, what reaction do I get?
As you go over and grab the torch, Kylas, you're kind of searching around, and you grab your torch on the other side, and they both, and that podium slides open,
Okay.
revealing
Whoa!
a lower descent.
Okay.
Wait, you did? Oh, you did that too. You're
Yeah.
both- oh wow.
Your 19 discerned that that was
Yeah.
a lever, and then you just interacted with a lever, so.
That's funny. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Okay. Did it cover up the pit?
No, well, the little basin that has
Okay.
that
So
water.
as it
or
opens
that
up,
knocks
I'm gonna
in
look
it.
at Kylas and I'm be like, how'd you guys do out there? Everything go according to plan? Did you murder everybody?
We did actually.
Civilians too?
Actually, I'd say it went off without a hitch.
Yeah, thanks for that. Mostly.
Are you gonna go down there?
Yeah.
Okay, I still want to see if the gray stuff has any reaction to my fire.
Okay. You take it and puts out the torch.
Okay. And does it look any different? Does it just have floating ashes in it and stuff?
Roll an investigation check.
Man, I would be immediately uninterested.
13.
I want to go down there.
13.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit of charcoal that bubbles up from the torch itself going in there, but doesn't seem to burn.
Okay.
Would you like to take a peek with me?
Hell yes.
All right.
You were near death. Just so we're...
I know.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna stop at the top of the stairs and I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. And I'm gonna kind of limp towards Nesta. Go find Nesta.
Is your hex still up?
Yes.
When you descend, you feel the connection fade. Hex is over.
Last an hour.
I know.
I don't like that at all.
Well, that fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
Wait, Oz, come with me, please.
As he descends, he goes past the floor point,
Yeah, that answers that.
disappears.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Oh my god.
All right.
You're not
You-
gonna wait for me?
Limp your way over to find Nesta.
Yeah. And I go.
They're looking at a bit of a little bit of fire is still left over. It's not spreading anymore.
We're all a
and
little
it's-
singed.
Yeah, and it's sitting on stone floor, so there's not much for it to catch to and continue traveling.
Oh hey! I walk up to Nesta and I go. Nesta, Lunaris?
No, it's me, Nesta.
I didn't know if maybe, I don't know. I took a look at you earlier. You had wings and it was the
Oh.
most beautiful thing I'd ever seen.
Thank you. No, that's all my moon, mama. You need some healing. You look like a little.
I don't feel great.
Okay, yeah. And I'll healing hands.
That's the sound that healing hands are. Like a disgruntled horse.
3 hit points.
Great, thanks. It's better than nothing. Do I have a
The
potion?
best kind of healing. The kind that's better than nothing.
Right.
Terrible hiccup.
Oh, you need more? Are you okay?
I still don't feel fabulous.
Right.
honestly.
Cure wounds, baby.
Who are you?
Slowly turning into like female Austin Powers.
Yeah. Cure wounds, baby.
Go, baby, baby,
Go. Righteous, baby. You get 7 points of
Yeah.
Burrow, you're an animal.
health.
Okay. So at this point, I am feeling. Thank you. You're beautiful and gorgeous. And
Please no, it's not me. It's all the moon.
the moon's pretty sweet.
Are
Then.
you getting more British?
All right. I'm gonna say. Is everybody kind of gathered around? Like, is everyone kind of nearby?
Well, not Kylus.
Not Kylus,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kylus
Well,
is
I know where
seen.
Kylus is. I'm gonna reach into my backpack and I'm gonna go Frognand, and I'm gonna toss him the book that I found on the pew or whatever the thing that I can. No one's ever helping me say. What do you call that thing?
Altar?
Yeah, it is an altar. Okay.
Yeah.
I toss you the book I found on
Make
the
an
altar. I was
attack
like, this is the book they were reading out of. I don't know if you can find anything out about it, but Kylus and I found a secret underground layer, and I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, I think I should stay here with Wolfgang. Do you need help?
I don't think so. I mean, there could be some dudes down there, but I haven't heard Kylus scream yet, so.
Don't inquire after Wolfgang. that's
Hey, so I about 30 seconds ago, maybe a minute.
Are you? Where are you? Do you look
fine.
like
right
you're
there.
But are you? What are you doing? Are you
I'm
like?
on my knees, slumped to the ground.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you, and then I'll kind of look over at Wolfgang, and I'll just kind of look back at you, and I'll be like,
He's not in a great place right now. I was
wait,
wondering.
did they get him again?
They got him.
What were you wondering?
But so I was wondering if
Wolfgang?
Hang on. What were you wondering?
if you could think thoughts to people, right?
Huh?
You thought thoughts to me before, right?
I don't know. Did I?
I think so. Just
I don't really know how all of this works, to be honest. Sometimes I try really hard, and things happen. I don't know.
we'll try hard if you need me down there, okay? I'm gonna be here with Wolfgang.
Maybe something in that book can help?
I'll try.
Wolfgang?
You do not get a response.
So what is just looking at the cover and table of contents or whatever, what is this book about?
Roll an investigation check. Are you skimming or in-depth research?
Right now I'm looking at like the cover, the table of contents, the index at the back. Like I'm just trying to figure out what the nature of this book is.
Okay. Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Not good. 10 total.
Okay. Looking at the front, the back, there's no iconography or symbol on it. It is a gray cover, woven bound. It's I don't even really know what the texture is, but it's kind of like fabric covering.
Human skin. Okay.
No, not human skin. But it is like hardcover, and as you open and look inside, there's no written language. It's gobbledygook as best as you can understand.
So there's something written, but I don't know the language, or it doesn't even seem like there is language at all.
It seems like you might need to look further into it to determine whether or not, as someone who doesn't know every single language, to siphon through and find whether or not there is a language associated with this. But as far as you can tell, you can't make heads or tails of what's
But
written
there's
in here.
symbols or something
Yes,
in it?
absolutely.
Okay. Okay. No problem. In that case, I'll return to what I was working on before, sit next to Wolfgang, and I took out a piece of parchment, and I've actually been trying to write out different rituals that one can perform in order to create magical cantrips and things like that. The building blocks of magic that I know.
Fundamentals.
Exactly.
Okay.
Am I the only one who feels like we should maybe get some distance between us in this place?
Well, this is probably the only opportunity we're gonna have to poke around. So, I mean, maybe we go check out what's under there before we light it all on fire?
But what if what's under there is another monster?
Only one way to know.
I suppose.
Hearing you say something about a monster, Wolfgang kind of like stands up to his feet and goes, "Well, let's go check it out."
Oh, you are in no shape, sir.
I'm in fine shape. Let's go.
All right.
All right, so we'll start walking towards the little secrety place.
As you begin to catch up. Kailis. You descend down into this stairwell. It gets far darker, but that doesn't affect you in any way. It is a long, stretched stone corridor that extends into darkness that even you can't see past into. It exceeds your range, essentially.
What are the walls looking like they're made of down here? Just stone?
It looks like
stonework?
worked stone.
Okay.
Carved brick, not normal to the stone that you found yourself standing on outside of the steeple.
Yeah. No
There's been
decorations, anything?
Not that you can discern.
Any torches down here? Nothing?
Not from what you can currently see.
Okay.
You didn't take your torch with you?
He'll continue.
Okay. You continue walking forward. Not for a terribly long time. Sorry, I need to find new music. Yeah, that's good. Before you come to, you see off in the distance a wall stopping before you, and a statue of, seems like a humanoid man carved out of the wall, holding a bowl, head craning upwards with a blindfold over his eyes, and mouth agape, as if catching fresh air.
I'll look back down the hallway. Any sign of anyone?
No.
There's nothing else
You
here?
don't see the stairs either. You've walked far enough.
There's nothing else here except for the statue?
Roll an investigation or perception check. It's up to you.
Investigation. 15.
15. Looking about, there doesn't seem much. You don't approach the statue.
Not just yet. Like, I'm just
Okay.
kind of like looking about.
Yeah, the hall that you find yourselves in seems uninteresting, undecorated, nothing of note.
Kind of wait for a minute. Look at the statue. Just take a few more steps closer.
You move closer. To be clear, you still feel your connection to magic.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever passing through that space did turn something off
Got it.
momentarily.
Can I... Minor illusion?
Whatever you
Okay.
conjure forms.
What kind of just make? Black. Wind.
That makes no sound.
And it's dark down there, so you don't see it either. So.
That case...
I would say at this point you're like 90 feet away from the statue.
I'll move closer.
Okay.
60. And every like 20 feet, he kind of just looks back to see or listen for anyone coming.
Okay.
And keep getting closer.
As you pussyfoot your way over.
Literally.
It's probably about 15 or so feet away. You start to hear footsteps behind you.
Okay.
And as you turn around, you see your allies
Okay.
approach from behind.
Wait, did we go down already?
Oh yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
Unless there was something you wanted to do up above.
No, that's okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done.
As we are, descending into the darkness, Wolfgang hits his shield trying to cast light on it.
Echoing thud of hand across metal.
Light?
No light.
No.
What about prestidigitation? Just kidding. I don't
You
do
press
that.
it. Oh.
I don't do that.
I'm over here trusting y'all.
I thought you looked at our character sheet.
No, I can do that. but I
Main
don't want to.
features.
I'll share dark vision with everyone.
I have dark vision.
Who needs it?
Yeah, but do you have 300
Yeah, 300
feet
Oh.
of dark vision?
Nope, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Your dark vision kicks in,
It's 4 willing characters.
seeing ahead in colors of gray.
I look at Nesta and just nod.
So what else is in this room except for statues? Statue.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet.
What do we see as we're walking through?
At this point, you begin to see Kailas standing, well, turning around and noticing you all.
Anything good?
It's just really creepy down here. There's a statue up here. And he'll walk a little bit closer.
Is
As
there,
you all move closer, you see the statue.
is there anything else near the statue? Like,
You
what's
roll-
going on down here? Is it just a cave? Is it like...
It seems like work stone. It
Work
has a square or a cubed shape.
Are there like shelves or books
Not that you
or
can see.
jars of clay?
Not presently.
No.
I'm not a band.
As you move closer to the statue appears to be holding a bowl of some sort.
Is there anything in the bowl?
You look into it. Nothing.
I want to draw my scimitar and put the tip of the scimitar into the bowl. Just kind of drag it, move it around the statue.
The sound of metal across stone.
Does it look like there's any pieces of the statue that it's been touched repeatedly, or
Roll an investigation check.
The dick.
sorry,
It's right there.
16?
That's all
16.
Frogman can reach.
It appears that the front edge of the bowl has been touched quite often.
Right, let's give this a shot. He'll grab the edge of the bowl and try to
The
pull down.
forearms pull downward, and the statue begins to rotate,
Rengwin says.
Smart cookie.
Awesome.
revealing a continued pathway.
Okay, you guys. Do we need to go further? It's just the
I'm-
4 of us,
Wolfgang
right?
and- all 5 of us are down here now.
Oh, you're there too. Okay, great.
I will follow
Wolfgang immediately
you.
Okay.
starts walking down this corridor.
Okay.
I'll keep walking.
All right.
I'll take the rear.
I'll
Keep
be
an eye
walking
on-
next
I'll
to
keep an eye
Nesta.
behind us.
Okay.
I'll stick up
Can I get
front.
the marching order?
Wolfgang's
Behind
on
him.
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're on point.
So I'm
You're
second.
behind. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
I'm in the back with Nesta.
I'll be right behind Frogman then.
Okay. So you'll be in the middle.
Mhm.
Nessa's at the very end. Rangwin's second to last. Okay.
But I'm like next to her, so we're both at the end.
Absolutely. Yeah, and this corridor is
Okay,
wide enough for you
relax.
guys to be shoulder to shoulder if you wanted to be. It's not a very narrow. It's narrow to move past the statue. You would notice first immediately off the back end of the statue, where the back of the head is. There is a hole.
A hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'll investigate.
As you look inside, you can see it descends and opens into the mouth.
Interesting. So maybe somewhere that these people could feed things through to the other side.
Potentially.
Interesting.
Like blood.
Or Knox.
Or that knocks, yeah.
Means someone's feeding it through.
Let's find out who.
All right. You all continue walking forward for what seems like quite some time. It's almost reminiscent of your time in the caves. It's a long walk in a very consistent and straight path before eventually you see a very large metal door in front of you.
Oh, fuck a door.
Doors are the worst.
10 feet wide, extending probably about 8 or 9 feet up It's a large door. No perceivable handle.
How far are we from it at this point?
With your guys' dark vision,
You can see it.
You would see within 300 feet or so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When it
It's not in great detail, but
when it comes into view, Wolfgang's gonna like put his arm out and stop everybody, and then just kind of like point ahead.
I'll kind of look to you for permission and then get closer to it.
We're like 300, 290 feet from it, so we're pretty far from
yeah,
it.
you guys have some
We're
space.
a football field away, give or take,
Approximately.
whatever that is in this world.
I'll keep walking.
Yeah,
I don't like this, you guys. I don't want to get trapped in here.
you guys come as close to the door as you wish to go.
Not me. I ain't getting anywhere near more motherfucking bars.
Okay?
I'm looking for a way to open said door.
Roll an investigation check.
16.
16. Looking across, there's no hinges on this side. You imagine it opens inward towards a different pathway, and as you push, it seems like this door is locked.
And so it's locked from the other side.
You believe so, yes.
And do I get the idea that it's like a bar lock? Can I deduce the nature of said lock?
Not necessarily. Not from being on the other side. You can tell with no hinges on this side that it probably pushes inward. But beyond that, you don't know the nature of the lock behind it.
Okay. Can you describe the door again?
Yeah. No necessary color for you. It just seems like grays and bits of black and off colors. Very large metal door. There's a central seam that has like bolts across it, and there's bolts along the edges as well.
Bolts? What do you mean?
Like metal,
Like it's
like
been
punctured through it,
bolted shut?
potentially.
From this side?
Seems like it.
So would it be within the realm of possibility?
Is that question?
It maybe it's not bolts. It's more like studs. Studs are along the edge.
to assume that this seems like it might be a prison type of door where it's intended for that side to have access in a one-way channel of
It
information or
seems
of
like
resources.
this, yes. It doesn't seem like it was meant for people to go through this way.
So I'll tell that to Wolfgang. I think maybe this is an access point from Tongton. It seems like,
From Taunton?
or wherever is nearby, it seems like this is a one-way door.
Is there anything in color here?
No, the door itself is kind of a darkish brown, copperish, bit of rust nearby. Being so close to the Echo Harbor makes sense. There's probably salt in the air.
Well, Frogman, we're below the steeple. I don't think
We've been walking for 20, 30 minutes. 20, 30 minutes?
I think that
About.
Tongton is up,
Yeah.
not down.
Kylos will on the door.
No, oh gosh. Look, you guys, I don't know how important it is that we get through that door right now. I feel like we need a little time to regroup, maybe.
Yeah.
We know that this is here, but we don't know who might. I don't know if that's all of the monks of this temple. Anybody could be showing up in this. We caused quite a stir. I think there's still a pretty big fire outside.
It
So-
went
No,
out.
it's
It went out.
Oh, it did.
There were like little licks
Ta-
of flame.
ta-
Like nothing
tactically,
that was.
I have to agree
spreading.
with Renguin on this one. This might be we might need to come back and check this out later.
So, do you want to catch our breath here for a minute?
Not in here.
No?
Definitely not in this creepy hallway.
I think we need to catch our breath at some point pretty soon, though, right?
Well, I think we need to get out of here.
Okay. Where would you like to go?
I say we go back to the glow den.
Do you agree?
And going back to the inn, getting something to eat.
And I mean, if we can destroy this gray liquid they've got up there, I would love to try and do that.
Okay.
But do you think there's any chance that someone's going to, maybe a witness might report what we did here and
Almost definitely.
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Which also makes me think we need to get out of here. I mean, we killed what we assume is the leader, but
Then
Who's
I don't
his
know if we
boss?
should go somewhere as noticeable as the glow den. I think
should we go to Ulia's?
Or Kharkov.
We are close to the Echo Harbor.
So you guys want to go to Ulia's?
And
At least
I
then
mean,
we'd have protection.
And we do get a reward from her.
Yeah.
Great. And then maybe she can let us lay low for a while.
Okay. I'm into that.
Should we head back?
Let's do it.
All right. As we're walking back, I'm gonna ask if anybody has any ideas. It's not flammable. The gray stuff.
What I will do while we're walking back is I'm going to show the book to Nesta and say, hey, I think this is a language, but I don't know it.
Do I recognize it?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
A lot
None
of
of these
weird
ring.
languages.
Let me take a look at it.
Gibberish.
Okay.
I didn't really look at it before.
Taking steps away from the door, Wolfgang kind of stops for a second, and then tears like a piece of cloth from his shirt or whatever, and walks back to the door and tries to essentially fasten it over the seam so that it's covering both sides.
Okay.
Like a tamper seal kind of thing.
I want to see if the next time we come back, the door's been opened.
What will you use to adhere it?
Scotch tape?
Spit.
I don't know.
Can do attitude.
What do you
Can
got?
prestidigitation do anything with that?
No, I can't adhere something.
What do you got?
Don't whisper.
We're
You
not-
have a mic.
We're not doing that. Kind of like Wolfgang kind of walks up to it and
I have some.
I have
string-
honey.
Oh, you have honey. That's right. Oh my
Some
god.
congealed ass honey.
Wolfgang
yeah.
turns back to the party. Does anybody have anything adhesive? Is that a word that we would? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Sticky.
Sticky.
I
Actually,
got you.
You do have something.
I'll take out my little jar.
Oh, the honey
I'm gonna
saves the
start to run
day
out
again.
at some point, but
Yeah, you're
We'll get you some.
you're starting to get a little low.
Tries to fasten it over the seal.
Okay.
Does it work?
Appears to be working.
All right.
Is the book in Common, Goblin, Sylvan, or Thieves' Cant?
No.
Is there a like slip under the door, like space?
Faintly, just barely a space underneath the door.
Like enough to look through?
No, it's even smaller than that.
Okay.
I would
You're
I would say
abandoning the
it's barely even half an inch.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
I'm continuing to walk out. What are you doing?
I'll lick my fingers.
I'll trail behind, but I'll go with him.
Okay.
Following Pops.
All right. You all begin to make your way back. Another 24, 25, almost 30 minutes before you can begin to see the stairs. There's no light coming from up above.
So, like, somebody closed the thing?
It appears to be closed.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did we come down here?
Any
Why did all of us
levers
come down?
or torches that we can see?
As
that
you
we
walk
can
up,
hold?
there is a very clear lever on the left-hand side. Yes, absolutely.
I have to lift you up.
Oh, thanks.
Begins to slide open, and it is that point that you begin to hear voices.
Hold up my hands to pause everybody. And just listen for a sec.
Well, it seems someone did us a favor.
Oh, it's Bull Guy.
We finally have our hand on a bit of Nox.
Fudge!
You're hearing a voice.
It's
A bit
Bull.
of ruffling and movement.
Does it sound like Bullvenner?
Sounds exactly like Bull. You guys were gone for almost an hour.
I know, God
I like to Papa Bear.
damn it.
I'm gonna cast command.
You don't have line of sight on this creature.
Thank goodness.
This slid open, and this is just immediately you could hear this.
Do they notice that it slid open?
You don't know. You can't see them.
I'm gonna suggest we all crouch here.
I kind of look at the group. I have a really bad idea.
I think we just did them a favor. I don't think they'd be too mad at us.
Loudly, Wolfgang is going to say, "We did the favor."
There you go.
And I kind of like gesture with my head, and we come up.
You come up.
Okay.
Me
then
too.
I come up.
For those who ascend and turn, you see Bolvinner is standing there, axe out, turned around looking at you all with maybe 24 Tinkermen. And one Tinker soldier that seems odd, unlike the rest. Large, maybe 12 to 13 feet tall, massively built out in metal with what appears to be a glowing energy orifice in its chest, 4 legs, with the basic Tinkerman humanoid head. And it looks at you and
Turret.
that chest begins to glow.
I pee a little.
Okay. Runs
Bull.
down there.
Just a little.
Just a little.
We got off on the wrong foot. We rid the city of these Cretans. I'm hoping that can put us back into your favor, or into your favor in the first place.
You did some fine work.
Thank you.
Maybe I was too quick to judge your group and yourself.
I apologize for antagonizing you. Yesterday? Day before? Whatever that was?
Time gets tricky down here.
It seems that way. How close is he to me?
He's a good probably 25, 30 feet away.
Coming around the pedestal, I walk up to him and offer my hand.
Roll a persuasion check.
17.
17.
Let's move.
Lock it in.
As that clasps down, he hits his axe and lightning crackles around it. And well, if you are needing more work, perhaps there is opportunity for you all in Old Tonkton.
I have wondering if you can do a very large favor for me right now. This Nox, I've been afflicted with it.
That is a shame.
Do you have anything that can help?
We have seen the effects of Nox for quite some time now. We have yet to be able to discern exactly how to remedy it. Our head in magical research, the Baroness Brittany, has been looking intently. But now that we have our hands on a major supply of it, we may find something in the near future. I apologize. It's not an easy thing to deal with. I myself have lost it for a day.
Yeah. This is my second time.
Make sure you don't get your throat.
Yeah. So I've heard.
Who else is up? Sorry.
I'm with him.
Okay.
I am as well.
I didn't, because last time I saw him, I called him a dick.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fair.
not up there either.
You guys are hearing this conversation. Well, this is not the last of these folk. I recommend leaving.
Yeah. We were thinking the same thing.
How many more are there?
I don't keep a head count. But
8
with
less.
the amount that are killed here, most of their flock is now fleeing, I am sure.
I think we know who their leader is.
I think you killed them.
No. We didn't.
I'm curious to know then. Who do you think?
Frogman?
I think that perhaps, Mr. Bull, there's a source from above, from Tongton. There's a door that's guarded on one side. And I think they're being fed this Nox.
Hmm.
I don't mean to impose, Mr. Bull, but...
Please. Just Bull.
Okay, Just Bull.
Okay.
But, perhaps if we had access to Tongton, we could help you fend off future uprisings of these Grey folk.
Access to Tongton is not within my jurisdiction. I cannot grant you that access.
Even temporarily, is there a way that we could speak to authorities up there?
Even I can't do that.
Who could?
Someone from Tongton would have to release you. I am a convict as much as the rest. We are all in here for our own reasons, our own sins.
Just Bull, I've heard that we can earn our way to be your champion in the 12 cages.
Ah, one of my favorite events.
Would you say that we've earned a trial today?
If you can win the preliminaries.
Would you not say that these Grey folk are just as intimidating, just as formidable as the preliminaries?
Preliminaries is one-on-one combat. To work as a team is a different endeavor entirely.
And much more difficult, wouldn't you say?
Depends on the scenario.
Would you give us a chance to try as a team?
Not in the preliminary.
At this point, Wolfgang's gonna go tell him about Lord Gesh.
Just Bull. Oh, God. There's a man, a beast, something up above that follows the cult of the Bloodlord. Have you heard of it?
Of course. It is common knowledge.
I think that these Grey folk are followers, descendants, or something of this cult. If you can ally with us, we'll lend you our strength, of which you've seen we have a lot, to protect you. To protect those that you rule over.
Little one, you are far too smart to think that I need protection.
There's more than physical protection, though, don't you know?
Of course I do.
So we could...
Safala helps me with that.
That's fair. But even Safala, with all of her wisdom in the ways of physical coercion, can use someone with a brain that's too smart, just like you said. This is a group of smart people.
That is why we have Brittany.
I haven't met Brittany. Can I?
That is not my call. It is for her to decide. And very often she finds herself hiding away in her research.
Okay. Well, can the party set up an appointment with you? Or with her?
He reaches into a bag and pulls out a green ribbon. Present this at the gate of Old Tongton and you will be allowed access into that part of town. We can discuss then.
Thank you, Just Bull.
Again, you are too smart.
Okay.
And that the four-legged spider walk begins to leave. All the Tinker turn and walk in unison as Bull leaves, and there is a crowd of people watching.
It's now just us standing there.
Those who are above ground.
Kinda.
All right, I get back up from there and I go, "Hey, you guys, let's go out. Let's go out the side exit. There's another exit over here. Let's go." And I'm beckoning you guys to come out of this exit with me.
Wolfgang does not, and he walks towards the crowd.
I'm with you.
I'll walk towards Ulias, whichever direction that is.
I mean,
Is it through the crowd?
either. It's that way.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be seen by all these
Upon
people.
exiting,
Smart.
there's like a crowd. Give me a number. How many people are we talking here?
Probably 50, 60.
Okay. Wolfgang kind of, surveys the crowd, and then, without a word or an action, just proceeds to walk. Follows the rest towards Ulias.
People part.
I want to scan the crowd for any gray robes.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Kill him.
No. 14.
14. As you scan around, you don't see any gray robes, but you quickly pass over and you swear quickly a flash of yellow tiger eyes. And then you look back and nothing.
Yellow tiger eyes.
He'll continue.
Okay.
Which, I couldn't see what direction they headed. It was just a flash, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Suddenly when you look back, it was like it was never there to begin with.
Okay. We'll do like a
You
double
meet
take
you
around.
meet someone's eyes. Blue, regular pupils.
Okay.
All right.
Julius.
Julius. All right. Everyone follows?
Yep.
Okay. Let's change up the music here a little bit. Something a little more appropriate.
Something more sexy.
Something a little more chaotic and fighty.
No, we did that already.
It's Julius' vibe though.
I know, but I don't want to fight her right now.
At the moment, it's a little chiller.
I don't want to fight her right ever.
You guys follow the pathway that you originally set up. For those who know the way, the two new individuals following through.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way along the elevated platforms, and you're noticing that water is starting to trickle in. It's starting to rise a bit. It's around that moment, Nesta, you look over back at the tower, and you can see whatever sunlight was there is currently gone. And instead you see rain pouring through from the opening crag. It's raining up above.
It's raining.
Is the water clean looking?
Not terribly. Not by the time it reaches your feet. But you find an upper walkway area, boardwalk essentially, to elevated platforms, and walking along, the water begins to meet you all a lot sooner than you originally came when you originally came through here. Heading to Ulias, you open up the door. There's still raucous frivolity happening within the space, drinking and cheering and fighting and brawling. Ulias sits on her throne, fishhook at her side, and she stands. Well, I forgot her voice.
I thought that was about to happen. I was like, what's
Oh
the
my
Hear it.
Yeah. I was like, where'd her voice go? Oh gosh, what was it? I have notes.
Yeah, that's gotta be a challenge.
Ulia.
Okay.
Hashtag DM problems.
I would have torn the fabric in half on the walk as well.
Oh, which fabric?
The fabric that I took from the gray one.
The robe.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You okay. Okay.
So when I see her, I'll pull out one half of the fabric and hold it up.
I see you found success then.
I hand it to her. Fabric.
Yes, it does seem to be the real deal, isn't it?
And I'm sure that word will reach you here pretty soon. There's an awfully large crowd out there.
Oh, I've already heard the tales. The Massacre of the Greying Steeple.
They had it coming.
They did. I'm glad it's hit them. It's about time. But I do believe you all have earned a reward.
That would be appreciated.
Well, claim your prize. Yes or no?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll be back.
To keep.
Rengwin's at the back
I
of
gave
this
her
room,
the
just
fabric that I took from the gray one.
posted up.
I took fabric from the gray one that we killed.
But not a green ribbon.
She's
I didn't
already
give away
heard
your
the
green
tales.
ribbon, buddy. Your ribbon is safe.
It's pinned right here.
Badge of honor. She walks away. You guys find an opportunity to potentially rest. If there's any role play you would like to do.
Is there a table?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a number of tables.
Can we have a drink?
Sure. There's a bartender nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you all just want nails.
Well, I watched my friend bash someone's head in, so maybe something a little stronger.
I'm that friend.
Oh. Yeah, something stronger.
I'll slide 2 of the blood-covered gold pieces I took off the shark's body over the table.
Guess of honor tonight.
Ooh.
You are all presented hefty drinks and lighter ones, should you choose.
Lighter ones.
Lighter ones.
I pound whatever the first drink is and then ask for a second.
All right.
What are we drinking? What's the thing that they're bringing us?
Basic ales.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something
Unless
stronger.
you're wanting something. Well, for those who want something stronger,
Uh-huh.
you're getting like a darker ale, or if you're wanting straight up liquor. Yeah.
Yeah, liquor.
They bring in some dark whiskeys.
I'm going for the ale.
All right.
Wolfgang takes, let's say, 2 or 3 shots
Okay.
and pounds an ale. And,
All
then is,
right.
and is now drinking another ale.
I'd love to pull Ren when it's
there real quick.
I'm happy to do that.
Whenever you get a moment, I'll just pull them.
Sure.
It's 11.
Pull me where? I don't want to go
You're
anywhere.
having a nice buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Like 3 feet away.
Fine. That was in character. I hiccuped because I drink a beer.
Pretty good. Proud of you. Good acting.
Great.
Hey, Renwin, I just want to say I'm sorry. You seem kind of disappointed in me the past day or 2. I'm just trying to get us out of here, but I know you have really good morals, and I'm sorry if I've disappointed you.
Oh, buddy. No,
Episode
no.
title.
I just, I just never really had any friends, and I guess it just feels like I started to think of y'all that way, and that's not what we are. We're prisoners trying to get out of prison.
Are you guys being quiet about this?
I'm not trying to invite
Okay.
anyone else, but I'm not necessarily like stealthing it.
At you saying that, Wolfgang turns around and goes, "Bullshit. We are friends."
She kind of stiffens her back and she goes, well, friends usually listen to each other. And I don't feel like we do. We all just argue. And whoever's got the loudest voice, we just do whatever that person says. Look, I think what happened back there went crazy well for the way we planned it. And I'm really glad that you're all okay. And I'm sorry if I went in there without talking to you guys, but I just felt like everyone was doing whatever they wanted anyway, so I might as well do whatever I wanted.
No, you're right. You're right. We've been acting that way. And I want to be friends with you. You seem like a really cool person. But I'm at the stage in my life right now that I don't know if I can afford to have morals.
Look, I don't know if I have morals, Frognand. I don't know any of those people. Everything's just gotten so big. I'm just trying to get out of here, and you guys are all talking about overthrowing governments and becoming the next barons or making these guys new barons, and if I'm being totally honest, I don't give a shit about any of that. All I care about is getting out of here. And honestly, best case scenario, you all get out of there with me. I don't know what happens after we escape. I want to be friends. I just... I don't really know how to do that. There's a lot of things I don't have a lot of experience with. And look, I want to get out of here. And I want to help you guys get out of here. Those are my main goals. And preferably not murder everyone I come into contact with.
Hey, I'm with you on that.
And I want to help Wolfgang. I want to find an answer to why he can't... What happens with that gray stuff and whatever we got to do. And I want to help his lady friend. Cable told me a little bit about how a thunder engine works, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd love to help bring her out of here with us, too. Seems pretty important to him. I know they're kind of fighting right now, and she's kind of like a psycho murderer, but I feel like we could fix that, maybe?
Yeah, oh, and hey, keep that thought in mind. Everyone, gather around real quick. Did you see that four-legged crawler thingy?
Of course.
There was something making it tick.
It looked like the thunder engine.
You're right!
So whoever put that together, maybe the scientist, that Bull
So you're
Vayner?
So you think we kill that thing and take its thunder chest?
I don't think he'd like that very much, and we just got on his
No.
good side.
Okay.
But if we can
Or-
find the scientist who he works with,
And
then
at
maybe
least
they
figure
know.
out how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, her name was Preeny.
I like that idea.
Well, it sounds like you've got an in with those guys, so
Maybe.
Brengwin, I know you don't have much in the way of friends, as you have just told us. Not casting shade here.
You can't cast anything.
that's so fucked
That
up.
was shady.
You can fuck right off, buddy.
I'll take my win and leave. Have fun DMing.
But as someone who has, well, not a lot of friends, but friends, this is how they start sometimes. Poorly. Friendships aren't easily won, but once they are, they last. Give it time.
I mean, look,
And he hands you a beer.
Oh.
she takes it and she's like, thanks. Look, fuck.
Not right
I
now.
wasn't going to mention this. But I do have 2 vials of that gray stuff in my bag.
That could help.
Yeah, I mean, whatever advantage we can use it to. I know it's pretty volatile stuff. I really carefully got it out.
You didn't touch it?
No.
Okay, good.
So, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely willing to share if we need to use it to our advantage. I don't think it's a great idea to just start dipping stuff in it.
I
But-
agree. Like arrows.
But Bull Vayner's not... What's his name? Bull Vayner?
Bullvinner.
Bull Vayner.
Just Bull.
Just Bull.
I just pat you on the head.
But at least now Bull's not the only one with access to this stuff. And maybe if we can... I mean, it looks like they've got people studying it, but we'll find a way to counteract whatever happened to you. They tried to get me with that stuff several times. It felt weird.
Yeah, try actually having it get you. Feels very weird.
While they're discussing, then I'm gonna try to sleight of hand towards Kylus, the book in mystery languages, and say, "Book for a book," and just offer the book.
I'll
to him.
you grab it, peek through the pages.
What languages do you understand?
Primordial and common.
None of these are in that language.
I'm good.
Where's the professor when we need him?
I know, fucking did.
Off with the other NPCs.
It is around this point that a large foot is busted through the door. Well, not through, but opens the door, and a large sack is brought, launching it onto the ground and spilling forward is a bit of gold onto the ground.
How much gold?
Would you all like to take count?
Yes.
Yes.
As you look through, you guys find about 350 gold in total. You find
Do the math with
70 each, I think.
Do the math with
Well, professor's not here, so.
That's
you find a large copper metal
Yep, 70
greatsword. You find 2 potions of weave water and 3 healing stems.
Maybe
What's
I
weave water?
take 1 weave water, Nesta, or
How many healing stems? I'm sorry.
3.
Three.
A healing stem functions differently, a little bit differently than a healing potion. You can administer a healing stem to someone else as a bonus action.
Can you administer it to yourself?
Yeah. Well, so normal healing potions in setting, you can drink as a bonus action. If you were to feed it to someone else, it's a full action. With a healing stem, you can. It's a
Got it.
one-time use. They cannot be refilled.
Should the people who cannot heal take the
I can't do
healing
shit,
stems?
so.
maybe weave water, Kylus, weave water, Nesta, healing stem, healing stem, healing stem.
Sounds good to me.
And then you said there was a sword too.
A very large greatsword.
What does the weave water do again? How many levels?
It's up to a 2nd level,
Up to a second.
so you can
Is
restore.
healing stem in here, or is that like a custom?
I believe I made it. It should be in there. If not, I'll have to finalize it. I might not have finished it.
I just see a potion so far when I type
Okay.
in healing.
I'll be sure to finish that, and I can add it to your guys' inventory.
Okay.
Wolfgang's gonna pick up the greatsword. It's 2 hands, of course.
2 hands for a greatsword.
I'm not strong enough to wield it with one.
I mean, you can hold it with one, but in order to get its full effect for damage, it must be wielded 2-handed. But you can walk around with it with 1 hand.
What is it? What is it? Copper?
Yeah, it's this brass copper metal blade. As you're kind of examining it, it's got like a bit of a twist to the handle almost.
So Wolfgang kind of looks to Ulia and, thank you. Care to explain this?
Got yourself there a switch sword. Twist. And a lever pops out from the edge. Pull. And as you pull, the metal wraps around, and then part of the blade detaches, creating a shield around, and a short sword appears in your right hand.
Whoa!
As you now have a shield and a short sword.
Sick.
Put the short sword into the top of the shield. And it becomes a great sword again.
So
Any
dope.
Any magical properties?
It is a +1 weapon,
Even the short sword?
even the short sword.
What was the shield?
The shield is just a regular +2. It's just a regular shield.
What does the shield look like?
It's small. It's not nearly as tower built. It looks like a starts with a T. A tard
Tartan?
a tard shield.
I think I was sure.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I'm probably wrong.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, TARGE. Yeah, a tard shield. It's smaller. It's more for with a short sword. It's more for the dexterous fighter, but for those who wish to deal more damage, you can turn it into a great sword.
So I'm not, and
Mm-hmm. But the short sword and the great sword are a +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Sweet.
all right.
Sweet.
Am I taking this?
I think
Yeah,
you've
either
earned
you or
it.
the professor, and I don't see him around.
Who?
Exactly.
Sorry, Daniel.
Oh, additionally,
Oh,
there is
keep showering us with gifts.
2 plasma rags.
What is that?
They are, bits of cloth, and as you open them up, there's like scorch marks and electricity traveling across the rag.
I grabbed one.
It is explained to you. You can take this and apply it to a weapon, and it will cover it in an elemental damage for a limited amount of time.
Each of y'all?
I'm gonna take one.
Okay.
You sure, Nesta?
At least until you get your magic back.
It is a bonus action to strike against a weapon. It covers it with a D4 of the elemental damage type. For a plasma rag, it's lightning.
Can I put it on my arrows?
You could, but then the arrow would be shot and lost. It applies to one weapon. Actually, strike that. You can apply it to the string of the bow.
I can.
Yes.
To the string of the bow.
And then it will
Look at your face.
go straight to the
I
arrow
can?
itself.
String the bow.
Yeah.
Okay, multiple arrows.
Yes.
Yes.
It lasts for 1 hour
Okay.
once it's applied, and then it deals an additional 1d4 lightning damage.
For the record, I did take my glass spear
Is that
back
cool?
from
I got
that
excited. Does
fucking
anyone
Yes,
else
I-
shit
remember
that
that?
I've
I have
smashed,
assumed it's
whose
smashed.
face I smashed.
I'll go to Ulia and offer 100 of my
What's it
gold.
called?
Say, hey,
Plasma red.
you get watery things, right? You want to trade this for a
I think
pearl?
it's homebrew for him, so it might not be in there.
Sure, little one.
Okay, 100 gold.
Pockets it.
Would you give him 100 gold for it?
Fetch this man a pearl.
A pearl. Hopefully worth 100 golds.
You were given a pearl worth 100 gold
Okay.
pieces for identify.
Great, thank you.
Very nice.
Very cool.
You said it's 1d4 lightning damage? That it
Lightning
does?
damage.
Did you
yes.
say the name of the sword I got?
It is a switch sword.
That's what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
I'm
in
just
here?
temporarily putting this stuff in here because I didn't see plasma rag.
Is plasma rag not in there?
So I'm just going to put it in there. For
Okay. I might not have finished plasma rag. Huh.
Switch swords in here.
The curses of ADHD.
Okay.
I start building things. I'm like, oh, colors.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a nap.
I think we've all earned a nap.
Has
Oh,
it
yeah?
been a short rest in here?
Yeah, I'll say by this point you guys have taken a short rest.
Do you have somewhere we could bunk down for the night?
I'm sure we can bunk you up somewhere nearby.
+1.
This is more for frivolity and fun in this space. We'll take care of you.
Is it nighttime already? I thought it was still fairly early in the day.
By this
It
point,
was
it's
raining.
yeah, it was starting to rain. It's a little darker outside, but it's probably nearing 5 o'clock. It's not nighttime per se.
Wolfgang will continue to be drinking and making friends with the raucous,
Okay.
probably dangerous people of this area.
Okay. With that moment, that is where we will close tonight's session.
God.
As the group finds a bit of rest, we all level up to level 4.
We rolling hit die.
Yeah, let's roll some hit die.
All right. Should we go around?
Yeah, who wants to go first?
Not me.
No? All right, I'm gonna take another level in wizard, so I'm rolling a
Level in wizard.
D6, right?
D6.
That's a 2. Do we reroll?
We reroll
Or
twos and ones. If you roll it again, you must keep it.
3 that time.
All right. Who would like to go next? Don't all jump on it at once.
What do I get, a D10?
What are you taking?
How do I do it?
As far as a level up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm multi-classing.
Into barbarian?
Yes.
That's a D12.
Fantastic.
One level of barbarian.
11.
11.
Damn.
Nice.
So I'm at 42 HP now.
Damn, for level
Damn.
4.
You're almost double mine.
Who would like
So
to go
I'm
next?
going to be a level 4 rogue. What do I roll?
You're gonna take
D8.
right?
D8.
Mhm.
So roll a D8.
And then I add that to my what? To my max hit points?
Yeah, when you go to manage HP, there will be a rolled value. Just add 8 to that rolled value. Or add whatever you roll to that value.
You can tell me how to do that in a second.
Okay.
A 6.
Nice.
So I add, okay.
So, go. I can't really see from here. Manage HP.
Roll HP. Increase
And then
that by
add that by
6.
6, yeah.
Okay.
Who's rolling next? 2 left.
I'll go. Reroll.
Reroll.
45? That's so great.
8.
No, it's going to be
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Excellent.
I had
I'm
31,
guessing
I
the
got
level of
11.
Warlock.
Yes.
All right. Nesta.
What does this mean?
Well,
These hit
let's
dice?
try that again. It's a 1 anyways.
When we take a short rest.
Reroll.
heal.
That's a bouncy box you
That's
have.
also
is.
what you're using to level
5.
and get your
All right.
more HP.
So this changes 21 to 26.
All right. I'll let them do their thing. Thank you guys
We're all like,
so much for watching. Everyone's
I know, right?
Thank you,
nose
everyone.
deep into their tablets and whatnot.
So much
Be
excitement.
sure to check us out on all of our socials. Brittany, would you like to plug those?
Follow us at 20 Chronicles on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah, all over the place.
And on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, we've got tons of cool videos that are
Tons of
not
cool
just
stuff.
our adorable TikToks, which we are known and loved for across the country
Across
and
the-
the world.
The world.
Literally
across
across the
the
country.
Across the
world,
country
yeah.
and Quebec.
And Quebec.
Yeah.
But we also
Shout out
have
to
some
Force
really
Alberta.
cool videos about character builds
Yeah.
and reviews of gaming tables, and coming soon, some cooking classes. So
Preview.
check us out.
Check us out.
Thank you guys so much
We
for
got it
watching.
all.
Shabra.
Meet us here again, same time, same place. See ya.
Bye.